pretty quickly. And then just so we kind of get to know each other, and I'll have Ruby and Black do the same when they get here too. Maverick, since you've already done this, how about you start us off since you're going to be playing in this group today too? What's one thing you love about RPGs?
So I really like uh, seeing the characters overcome challenges that are set up in the game world and figuring out solutions to problems that the DM poses.
Nice. Are you most excited by combat, exploration, puzzles, or roleplay?
I think my favorite thing is how the roleplay aspects of the game inform the combat and the exploration elements.
Very cool. And then as a player, what strength do you bring to the group?
Comic relief via bad rolls.
Yes. Although you didn't have those last night, so you might have to figure out a new
Not
role.
too bad. Well, see, it's the observation that I made when I was playing in one of Vile's like mega one shots is that it seems to be my human characters that all roll bad. But I don't have enough data yet.
Okay, bye, Kibble.
Oh, he was just here to listen, but his headset's not working. He messaged me on the side saying he's heading out.
Okay, bye, Kibble.
I know, right? You'll get some good play with him later. He's awesome guy. All right, thank you. Fable, would you mind going next? What's one thing you love about RPGs?
That's an excellent question. I don't really have a good answer to it either. I mean, I just enjoy gaming as a whole. And I don't know, I got into RPGs a couple of years ago, and it's just I really enjoy, DMing and playing, although I haven't got to play a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm excited to be a DM for you. Like, it's always nice to give other DMs a break a little bit.
I've heard great things about you.
Oh, thanks. Well, thanks to Maverick, I guess. He's just trying to get extra experience or something. All right, what are you most excited about? Combat, exploration, puzzles, or roleplay?
Probably the roleplay, really. I mean, I've never really tested my limitations on that. Like when I DM, I don't do a whole lot in voice wise, or it's hard for me to hold conversations just because I'm still new to it.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then as a player, what strength do you bring to the group?
I'd want to say just unpredictability, maybe. I mean, my character's lawful good, so it really shouldn't be too much unpredictability. But
I mean, there was a couple players last night that chaos was their answer to that question. So it's a fair
chaos. I like chaos.
Is good.
Well, I guess with this particular character, I'd want to say stability. I wouldn't say the opposite of that. Even though as a player, typically I would say chaos, but with this particular character, I'd want to say he's very stoic.
Well, you'll bring chaos to the enemies then, since they won't be able to see you coming.
Yes, that is true.
All right, I'll go next since I'm just going down the order in Discord here. So my favorite thing about RPGs is I just love to get together with people and just tell a story and just see where it all takes us, because we have it. You get so many different perspectives in life, and everybody brings these awesome characters, and then we all get to roll dice and see what happens, and it's just the stories get taken in crazy directions that as a DM I should expect, but sometimes when you guys even surprise me, and so I'm like, oh damn. But it's great to be a part of that and tell it together collectively. As a DM and as a player, I am most excited by combat just because I'm generally a very tactical and strategic mindset, but I also enjoy the exploration and the role play. I'm trying to get better at role play, and then due to several responses last night, I am going to definitely work on my puzzle game as well, because there have been several requests for puzzles, so I have to step up there. And then as a player, I don't usually get to play, but I spent the past couple of years taking a little hiatus from DMing to be a player, and I found that my biggest strength was to bring like some leadership to the group and to help strategize ways to overcome extremely difficult encounters, because I've run into some DMs that I don't know exactly how they're trying to balance, but it definitely, Naylor has experienced one of those combats with me. I was like, oh, what is going on here? So that particular combat was actually what spurred me to get back into DMing again. So I'm excited to be here again. And those are those three questions. We'll have Naylor go next. What do you love most about RPGs?
Awesome. Yeah, I think my favorite thing, I've only been playing for about 6 months or so, but I just really like imagination and creativity, and I feel like there's not enough opportunities for that in the world, and so I feel like I really appreciate being able to stretch that part of myself.
Yeah. Are you most excited by combat, exploration, puzzles, or roleplay?
I really like all the pillars of the game. I think what I'm weakest at, just naturally, is roleplay. I certainly don't do much by way of voices, but I think that for your game and this world here of Everath, I think that's what I'm most excited for because, yeah, I don't think it comes easily to me, but I feel like it's sort of been set up with the emphasis on backstories and kind of building the world. I'm excited to sort of, yeah, see what I can do with that.
Okay, and as a clarification, you can RP without doing voices too. I mean, voices are cool and all, but like, I'm gonna be like, as long as you guys are in character, I'm gonna be giving you guys experience for that. So don't worry about the voices if you don't feel comfortable doing the voices.
Yeah.
And then as a player, what strength do you bring to the group?
Um, I feel like most of the time I'm pretty dialed into what's going on and aware of what the party is doing. So I feel like I can usually find good ways to use my turns and actions to sort of make everything work better for everyone, whenever that's possible. So yeah, kind of trying to synergize with other players.
Good team player, love it. All right, that brings us
Not,
to our.
not sure how much of that I can do with a monk, but we'll see.
I mean, you'd be surprised. Don't forget to use your environment, especially as a martial character. Use the environment; it makes martials way more interesting. All right, that brings us to our Mr. Pass down here, Monkey. Hopefully, you'll feel comfortable giving a little bit more in-depth answers than just pass. All right, so what do you love about RPGs?
Hi, my name's Monk. I don't know. I mean, we've been with my brother. I mean, we've been playing RPGs since shit. I don't know. Man, we've been playing for RPGs for a while. I mean, it's just I like the style. I mean, I get to do what I want, how I want to. You know, ever since Baldur's Gate came out on PC, man, it's just I don't like this guard. I'm gonna try to kill him. You know,
There you go.
he
Good luck
he
here.
said some smart ass comment to me like I didn't like it. Oh, I can't kill him. Oh, that sucks. Well, okay, well let's start over and try it again. It's like the dynamic of being able to do what I want, how I want it. Different gameplays. Kind of brings back Fabled. If you were good,
Oh yeah, I love those.
everybody respected you, and then if you started doing
Chicken chaser.
bad things, yeah, they'd start calling you names and throw shit at you. It's just stuff like that just made RPG style games fun. So I kind of
All
just
right,
enjoyed everything.
And then, are you most excited by combat, exploration, puzzles, or roleplay?
Pretty much anything in the game.
Cool.
Role playing, I'm kind of dipping my feet into that aspect.
I saw you making that effort in the other server.
Yeah, like I'm getting used to it. I'm kind of getting it, there. Um, but it's I'm not a voice person. My brother's the voice person. He'll
No
do
worries.
different 50,000 different voices, but I'll try to make it worthwhile. But
Yeah, it's all good. And then, what's your strength you bring to the group?
yes,
Yes. All right.
I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
It's all
I
good.
I can attempt to yeah. Words are hard right now, but I kind of overthink the situation and scenarios and try to find out how to do the best in the situation, in the scenario that I can be. So that calls for me, using everything I can to let the party survive. I can, or I'll just think about it and I'll just kind of I overthink. I try to make it work.
It's all good. All right, so that brings us up to our next set of questions. We'll come back to these questions when Ruby and Black get here, but it guides me through like scheduling, how long should a typical session last? Typically like 3 to 4 hours, but like a few of us are usually in a game after this one, so I'm going to try to keep it to about 3 hours if I can. Does that sound good for everybody present?
Yeah.
We got one, yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
You already have my answer.
Yep. All right, and then the next one that's kind of important is how long do we wait before starting if somebody is late to the session? The last
Yes.
group, last night, they started out being way too nice with that answer, and then they all came back to 15 minutes, kind of the max that they'd ever want to wait, and that's only if somebody communicated. And I think the other consensus was about 5 minutes if somebody doesn't communicate that they're going to be late. Does that sound good for everybody?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say, you can start whenever. If they give you a heads up, like, hey, we're running late, it's
Yeah.
when they don't tell you what's going on. It's just kind of like, all right, well, you didn't say nothing, so we're just gonna kind of go with it.
Gotcha.
So that's how I see it.
And if it works, DM's discretion, if it works to fold them in when they do show up 30, 40 minutes later, or maybe they just have to miss out. But I think that's probably a game by game decision.
Yeah. And then what's the minimum number of players you guys are willing to start a session with? The previous group said 4 players. What would you guys say?
3.
Okay, 3 or 4.
Yeah, I think you could work with 3.
3 or 4, yeah.
Okay, you guys are a bit more adventurous than they are.
Well, as a DM, I mean, you can adjust. Like if they say, hey, we're running late, 3 people say we're running late. It's like, all right, cool. How can I adjust the situation, the scenarios to?
I get to kill 3 people before the other 3 people get there, and then
bend,
I get to kill
bend
them.
to 3 people's liking.
If the combat was balanced for a party of 6, then I probably wouldn't want to go into that exact combat with 3.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
for D&D in general, I think a party of 3 is actually a great size.
All right.
I've played RPGs with 2.
Yeah, it's definitely some interesting, like getting in the small groups. It gives you more time to get in the RP and everything, more spotlight. Which actually, oh no, that's a little bit later in the. Well, we can segue into that. Wait, where is it? I'm looking through this little checklist, and I know there's a spotlight thing here somewhere.
So they're almost home. They just messaged me. They just text me.
No worries. Oh, go ahead.
My dinner is almost done.
All right, we'll do a quick little bathroom break while you go get your dinner, and then hopefully we can restart this in a second.
Well, no, like you're fine for now. I'm just saying, like, we typically sit down at the table, but it's barbecue chicken, so it's gonna be a few minutes. But I'm okay with you guys continuing without me, and just kind of throw me when I come in. It's fine by me.
Okay.
I don't want to have everybody stop what they're doing because I'm not here.
It's all good. All right. Sorry, I'm also getting over a cold. The seriousness of the campaign. So I'm not going to be like super edgelord, nor am I going to be like super comedic relief. Like it's going to be generally somewhere in the middle. Like I don't mind going to the drama. I don't mind going to the relief, but I don't like to stay in one more than the other very long. Like it's a flexible there. But so if you have a character that's one or the other, and that's like you're like one dimensional, then you might have some hard times. Let's see. Okay, takebacks or retconning will be permitted, and then it gives us a few options here. The DM misrepresents a scene or creature. A player describes their character actions as an obvious joke, and then before the player rolls, for the previous group, I said all of these things are acceptable. Because I mean, if it's an obvious joke, then I can usually tell. Like, I can't think of anything off the top of my head right now, but like I've
Why the
been
chicks
in,
across the road?
yeah, I've been in groups where like somebody just says something offhanded, and then like in one group, like everybody just laughs, and then the character takes his real turn. Whereas in another DM, he's like, "Oh, that's what you do?" I'm like, "No." um, yeah, Naylor knows who that is.
Well, so I was gonna say, and we're probably talking about the same or a couple of the same people, but the thing that really irritates me is when the role actually comes through, like from the character sheet. Like if it's even if it's clearly a joke of like player versus player, like
Yeah, once the roll
whatever,
happens.
attacking your party. When the roll happens, that just really distracts me, and then
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say about before the player rolls, because if you go through with an action and then you roll on it, then that kind of locks you into the decision you made. Because I don't want you to be like, oh yeah, I stealth over to the corner, and then you roll, and then you find out you have a 2 or something, and then you're just like, oh well, I I don't do that after all. I only stealth to the doorway. Actually, and then Naylor kind of brought up our next point is player versus player action is acceptable, and then it gives us a few choices during social interactions, during combat, or never. I told the previous group that as long as everybody is absolutely on board and everybody knows that it's not a personal thing and there's no hard feelings, like in limited situations, like it's going to be a very case by case basis. And most of the time it's let's just work as a team. Is that good with everybody?
Yes. I
Yes.
neither plead or accept or deny any fates of punching anybody in the face with an unarmed strike.
Exactly, but you could slap them or whatever.
Yeah.
For RP. And then just make sure that like everybody's getting their time in the spot. Like I did finally find the little thing about the spotlights. Like we're all here to tell a story, and it kind of sucks if like one person is taking over the spotlight for a ton of time. And I'm gonna be try to be better as a DM about recognizing when that's happening and shift to other people. If you're not a person that wants the spotlights, just let me know on the side. That way I won't like put you in it all the time and make you uncomfortable. I want to make sure that everybody's having fun and everybody is comfortable. And I know that there are some player types out there that enjoy being part of the experience without being the experience themselves, if that makes sense. All right, and then do you guys have any RPG pet peeves?
No. Okay.
Common one is murder hobos. That was the example given last night.
As far as what?
What was that?
As far as what?
Murder hobos? Are you familiar with the term?
No.
So, back in the older editions of D&D, you would only get experience for kills, and so players would be like, well, if I only get experience for kills, then I'm just going to kill everybody, like everybody I come across. And
Gotcha.
they don't respect the world. They just treat it as their litter box, basically.
Okay, yeah.
So
It is
if
what
you
it
ever
is.
hear, yeah, murder hobos, that's what it means. You go to another town, you murder it. You go to the next town, you murder it. Like it like my wife's looking at me is like, yes, this would be what our son would do if he was a D&D player. Like he's a 9-year-old boy. Don't be a 9-year-old boy, guys.
Got it. Well, they just got home because I just seen them get online. And
Okay.
my dinner is done, so they're gonna get in and do their stuff, and then I'm gonna go eat,
All right,
and then I'll be
cool.
back. Just start without me. I'll jump in when I
Yeah,
get
yeah,
back.
we're gonna run them through the questions real quick too.
All right, I'll be back, guys.
My pet peeve, I feel like we already sort of touched on it, but
Uh-huh.
like saying you're doing things but not actually doing those things. Saying like I do such and such and such and such. Just kidding. This is what I'm actually doing for my turn.
Yeah, I think I know exactly which player you're talking about on that one.
And it's actually one of my favorite players in general, but they do that thing. And yeah,
It's Shoelace, isn't it?
yes.
I was like, I know who that is as soon as you were talking about it. Anybody else have any pet peeves? AKA you fabled, since I already heard from Maverick last night.
I haven't played much as a player, so
Well, what's
nothing
pissed you off as a
comes to
DM,
mind.
though? Like, what have you noticed?
People who forget forget about their abilities that they might use, that they have available to them. Like they'll just keep attacking straight on,
Yeah.
and they have
That's
something
why-
that allows them to do something better.
That's why I keep kind of harping on you guys, like, hey, make sure you guys review your character sheets. Yeah, that's as a DM, that's one of mine as well. Because I don't want to like tell you guys what to do, but I also want you guys to like have the full experience, and you're only playing like a quarter of your sheet.
Exactly.
All right, so we share that one. I love that. All right, and then I guess since we're on the question and swordsman, and I believe Ruby is playing under swordsman's on swordsman's computer as well. Yes. Okay, so you guys are both there. We'll ask you guys both. Do you guys have any RPG pet peeves? Some examples that were given were basically not knowing your character, and then another one was saying that you're going to do an action and then being like, hey, haha, just kidding, I'm not doing that, I'm doing something else. And then the third one that was given was being a murder hobo, which I explained to Monk is like just being a shitty player that just doesn't respect the world and just goes around trying to kill everything and just be a toxic person in general. Do you guys have any examples of anything that might set you off as a pet peeve?
I don't really have much of anything that sets me off. Whenever he gets back, he's trying to deal with the kids at the moment. Sorry, we literally just walked through the door.
No, it's all
and
good.
It's kind of storming here, so hopefully our connection stays good.
Well, if you guys drop, then I'll just kill you. It's fine.
What? Hold on.
I'm just teasing, totally teasing.
He's done it before.
All
I
right.
believe it. I'm
Alright,
kidding.
All right. We'll bring you guys back to the original questions I started these guys off with.
Gables,
huh?
one other pet peeve that occurred to me is just like being distracted and not aware of obvious things. Like you're fighting something, someone else attacks it, and it's like, oh, turns out lightning damage doesn't do anything to it,
Or
and then
heals
the
it,
next-
and then the next person doesn't
and then
lightning.
the next
Yeah.
person does lightning. Things like that. So just like being aware and paying attention. Noticing when your teammates are getting injured and they might need help. Things like that.
Nice. Okay. Love it. Okay, so Ruby, what is one thing you love about RPGs?
That I can not be a mother and have all these stupid responsibilities, and I can just do whatever the hell I want. Be who I want.
My wife agrees with you on all this.
good.
I just reiterated what you said, and she's like, yeah, I agree with that. All right, so are you most excited by combat, exploration, puzzles, or roleplay?
I'm not really good at puzzles. I'll try it, but I will be the first to tell everyone. You leave it up to me, and we're all dying.
Don't worry, you got some puzzle specialists in the other group, so they'll handle that.
Well, that's good. Because yeah, that's terrible. When it comes to role playing, I'm cool with that. When it comes to fighting, I like fighting. Yeah, I'm kind of
You like it all? Yep.
I do.
All right. So, and then as a player, what is one strength you bring to the group?
Oh gosh. Well, yeah, I got nothing. I don't know. I guess I'm just fun to play with, maybe.
There you go.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's just we're all having fun with friends, right? So being fun is good. Like you don't want to be that downer guy that like brings the whole like group down.
Exactly.
Yeah. So no, I love that. We'll have your husband answer those questions when he gets back to. Oh, is he back?
Oh, no, he's passing
No,
through.
no. All right, he's just passing through. All right. All right, so we'll for the rest of us, and Ruby now too. We're gonna go over some like house rules. So something I offer for people like because I usually try to be as close to rules as written as possible, but I do try to give a couple of like simple house rules. That way, like we can customize the game a little bit without going too crazy. So the first one, and the other group agreed to is using healing potions as a bonus action. That is okay with me. Is that okay with everybody present?
Yeah, I mean,
Does that,
I
does
think
that
it works.
include giving it to someone else?
Action to give it to somebody else, bonus action to give it to yourself. Unless you have a homunculus like our artificer, and then he will stab you with this bonus action. And then another thing that Naylord was asking about is the critical strikes. So I have in my possession 3 critical strike decks. So I have a critical strike deck for players, I have a critical strike deck for DMs, and then I have a critical fail deck. And each card is different, and depending on like what type of weapon you're using or if it's magic or whatever, you'll have different effects. So and it helps free up brain power for me because it's hard as a DM to like if your players are critting all the time, it's hard to like come up on the spot like crazy things are happening in that crit, like oh my god, he lost an eye again, like crazy stuff like that, like so these help take brain power and put it on the card instead. So for the critical strike deck, I'll give you guys an example. So if you guys were using a slashing weapon and you critical strike with this card here, you'd get double damage and the target is blinded until the end of its next turn. And then like for the magical one, it'll be maximum damage and an additional target within range is affected at half potency, or the spell's area of effect is increased by 5 feet. So just little stuff like that just gives it a little bit more oomph.
All
Does that
right.
sound good for everybody?
Yeah, Maverick's fighter crits on a 19. Is it only on a
I'm
20?
aware. No, it's 19. No, it's
Ni-
anything crit. So I'm
Okay.
aware that his
All right.
like I've done this with a champion fighter before, and it's just fun to watch.
Does that mean when we're actually just rolling our damage, we won't roll extra dice or anything?
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
just
Wait
be
until
normal
I
attacks?
tell you what dice to roll, because it'll either do maximum damage or double damage at this level, and these cards actually level up with you too. So there's like more powerful cards, like once you hit level 5, and then I think 9 is the next step from there. So eventually you'll be doing like quadruple damage and crazy shit like that. It gets pretty cool. And then for the DMing side, my critical strikes, like I don't get to like kill you guys as much, but I get to like there's one that if I was to hit you with a bludgeoning crit, it would be your speed is reduced by half for 1d4 rounds. Like it's status effect stuff you generally.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not too bad, and I don't kill you necessarily, but you might not be happy that I crit you either.
Yeah, that's
But
another thing I've never played with is crit fails or crit successes. It's always just been like, if you roll ones with both your dice, then you just did really low damage.
Oh yeah. And that actually reminds me, for your ability checks, there is no such thing as a critical fail or a critical success. Just add your modifiers. I know a lot of people subconsciously are like, oh, well, he rolled a 1, so he's gonna do shitty. But like, he rolled a 1, but he has a plus 13 modifier, so he's fine at a 14. like make sure you add your modifier to it, and then tell me the result. Don't just say, oh, I rolled a natural 1 on ability checks. All right. And then let's see. We got Leveling up. So Maverick has experienced. I have a custom way I track experience for you guys. So you guys are gonna still get experience for combat and killing stuff and such, but I also award experience for roleplay. I reward experience for like doing cool shit in combat, like extra experience for that. And then I also reward experience for exploration. So if you're the guy that's unlocking doors and pushing the narrative forward, I'm going to be getting experience for that. And if you like find secret chests or doorways or just anything on the exploration pillar, you'll get experience for that. And then on top of that, I'm also adding mission success experience and character milestone experiences. So like all in all, I'll be tracking this stuff on the side, and you guys can just ask me like, hey, what's my current experience total at? And I'll let you know, or I'll be like, shit, I gotta like go tally that up because I've been lazy lately. So, and you basically just remind me to do my job. So does that sound good for everybody?
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been out, so I don't really know what's going on.
No worries. That's what we expect from you, though. So
Hey now. All good. Something about cards. So.
Oh yeah. The critical strike decks. So for critical hits and for yourself and GMs, I have 2 separate decks, and then critical fails, I have 1 deck that is a common pool. And as I said before, that's for players, you guys get like cool damage stuff. Sometimes you add effects on top of the damage. For GMs, generally I do effect stuff, but less damage. And then critical fail. Let's see, what's an example for critical fail? If you had like if you were attacking with a weapon and you critically failed, it would be like you can only attack with 1 hand on your next turn, shit like that. Like it's pretty tame at this level. It does ramp up in later levels, but it's I found it's a really fun mechanic that also frees up my brain space.
Okay.
Let's see. I think that's mostly everything I had. I'm sure I'll remember something later and be like, oh yeah, and this. Oh, well, since you're here, Swordsman, what is one thing you love about RPGs?
Honestly, playing them.
Yes.
I'm very excited that I'm actually able to play characters and do the things that I want to do instead of being the DM. So I like being able to play it.
Nice. So I'm DMing for 2 other DMs. That's fun.
Yeah.
I think Naylor's a DM too, right?
Most of my time
Really?
has been most of my DMing has been in person with family members who flake out after 2 sessions, so then I don't have anything else to do. But then I didn't have anybody to DM for me, so the only way I could play is to continue to DM, and I'm like, I just want to play.
Yeah.
I have so many ideas, so many thoughts, so many combinations of things that I want to try, but I can't do it because I'm always playing, and it's like I can't make my own character and play with him because then it's like I'm cheating. So it's like
Yeah. DM PCs are bad.
So,
All right.
yeah, I like playing.
What are you most excited by? Combat, exploration, puzzles, or roleplay?
Honestly, it's a little bit of a tie, I guess, between like the role playing, the puzzles, and the combat. I mean, I'm not. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's everything. I just like it all. So I'm here. I don't. Looks like Davey might be I would say a Dragonborn, but that might be.
Yeah, he's a Dragonborn.
Right, yeah.
And then as a player, what's one strength you bring to the group?
My ingenuity.
Okay, I love it.
All right.
Your wife seems to agree with you, so we'll believe you.
My brother would agree too if he's open his mouth and say something.
Oh,
Okay,
he's having dinner right now.
I'm here.
Welcome back. Actually, just in time, as I think we've completed session 0 shit. Does anybody have any questions before we jump into this?
My brother's a dick.
Yes.
That's not a question, that's a statement.
It's not a false statement.
Does anybody in this group speak with like a British accent by chance? Because if so, I am totally trying not to offend.
Our one British guy is not here today. He was here earlier, but his
Crikey.
headset's not working.
Gotcha. Because
Crikey.
I don't really have voices, but I want to try. And,
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Oh, shut up.
Well, and as I was telling people earlier, you can RP without voices. Like I'll still give you credit for like as long as you're in character. Voices are great and all. Like I love it when people try to do voices, but I know it can be really intimidating. As a DM as well, I'm intimidated, and I have an audience today too, since my wife and kid are up and everything. So she's listening to me and judging me harshly. She says she's not, but she might leave me after witnessing my DMing today. So who knows? All right. Any other questions?
No, I think
Nope.
it's pretty good.
All right, my question for you guys: have you guys had a chance to look at your journals yet? It is that newspaper-looking icon on the top right there in Roll20.
In roll
News.
newspaper.
So you have the chat icon, you have a picture icon, newspaper-looking one next to the eye. You should have a couple entries. One is the guy that you are getting the quest from. One is the city that you're starting in, and the third one is the location you're going to. It's just little quick blurbs about it if you wanted to have something to kind of look at or whatever.
Who's Nico Mio
Nikomo?
Koskova?
Nikomo. He is the guild leader that is sending you on your mission today, and the guy that you are about to meet.
This is
And-
I'm like, why the hell?
Question. So when I'm on my journal thing, the newspaper thing,
Uh-huh.
and I clicked on me, it came up with another screen that has me on it, but it says I have a little pop-up that says, how do you want to create this character?
Oh, that's something that you can use to create a character inside Roll20 if you wanted to use Roll20 to do your rolls instead. But most people are using D&D Beyond these days.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I mean, you
Don't
don't worry
click
about it.
I can just
Yeah, you can do like notes and stuff like that too.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and then also you can if I ever forget your characters on another screen or whatever, you can click that and click and drag that character onto the map, and that way,
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah.
That's cool. Yep.
Actually, that does remind. No, I'll ask on the next screen. But take a look at your stats, make sure everything's right, and then confirm them on the next screen for me.
Oh, my stats are wrong because they are shit wrong. So.
What's your AC?
Oh no, I'm just being funny, man. Like,
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He's being a dick again.
Click on my-
All right.
AC.
yeah.
right.
My
What is-
Any other
what is-
questions?
What is the PP?
PP is
Passive
passive
perception.
perception.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Dumbass.
I mean, just
So my second
it's a
character
common
is wrong,
question.
but he's not in this game. His AC
Okay.
should be snicked. Should be 16 AC instead of 15.
Okay, I'll get you. Yeah, that's right. You upgraded to different armor, right?
EC. I guess
Correct.
that's for whatever your spell. Like, you're not a spell.
Gotcha.
So,
What even DC up there?
Maverick, Fabled, and I posted in the session discussion, but who is everyone else playing? Who are we bringing?
Swordsman is Malachor. He's a blood hunter, so if he sucks, don't blame me. First time I've been playing him. Ruby is playing Aelin, who is a fighter.
I'm a drow.
She does actually have a DC for whoever just said that she doesn't,
No, I was asking why she had a DC.
because it's for her arcane shots.
Oh, oh, that's right, because you're the arcane.
Because I
archer.
do have. Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Monk is bringing a monk.
Monk is bringing a monk. How original.
His name is Zeg.
I mean, monks and fighters are popular in this group.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm
this
a
is
monk
so.
as well.
Look, I'm trying. All right, I'm trying to go
I'm a
outside my
player that's
wheelhouse.
a ranged character, though.
All right, so you guys have been collecting in a tavern. I don't.
Sorry.
I never came up with the name of the tavern. Don't worry about it. But my brother-in-law's laughing at me. But it's close to the area that you're going to be going to. Nikmo is the guy that's been gathering you guys and recruiting all of you guys, and you guys have been basically drawn into lots and also like waves of people that are going to be going to try to clear out this old monastery that has been reported to be haunted, but the previous group actually, Brandon, you can answer this for me, and I guess Maverick too. Would you guys have told the next group what's going on or what you experienced, or are you gonna? Okay, so Brendan says no. What do you say, Maverick?
He's a dick for starters. So next session when he's there, he can die.
No,
No,
we're not killing him off.
no, he's a Saturday night guy anyway. He can't play during the day. Maverick, what do you say on that? Did the previous group tell these guys what's going on or not? You might be muted. No,
I talked to Maverick about it, and the characters are still at the rookery, right? So it's.
No, they came back. They came.
Oh,
back.
did they come back? Okay.
Uh-huh. All right. We'll say that they give you vague details that while it's reported that the rookery
Okay,
is
I don't know why
haunted.
it
Oh,
wasn't
I
working
hear
for
you
some
now.
reason. I wasn't muted. It just I
Yeah,
don't
it
know. It
just
was
wasn't
plugged in
working.
and the light was on. It just wasn't transmitting. But yeah,
Weird.
I think Shu would have told him about it.
Okay, so you guys are fully aware then that at least the area that they'd explored was not haunted, and they ran into some crazy shit to start with. They fought some cockatrices. They fought a mimic bed, and then they fought some death dogs, and a couple of their members got pretty messed up from it. As you saw one of them get dragged in as a statue, and he's doing better now though. But
Wait, one of the characters returned to where we're at as a statue.
yes,
Oh, this
because
is
he got
reassuring.
petrified.
This is reassuring. Guys, we're going up against Medusa.
Well, no, those are the cockatrices, as Shu would have told you.
Did they bring any of their heads back? Just curious.
They were able to harvest some of the saliva, but they didn't decapitate the heads.
Okay. That's a missed opportunity.
Exactly. All right. So yeah, they would inform you that they cleared the first level of the dungeon, but there should be 2 levels above that and 1 level below it. So you guys are tasked with clearing as much of the dungeon as you can. This is kind of like a test application, basically, of like how well you guys do. Yeah, see if you guys can be part of the guild and everything.
Initiation. If we
Yeah.
die, we don't make it. If we do, we get to join.
Sorry, I should have like explained a lot of that in character, but
Got it. Cool.
yeah, we're good. All right.
All right, Jets, let's get this shit.
In terms of world building, we decided the Onyx Rookery was the name of our stronghold, but it's not yet. That's where we're going, is to clear out this Onyx Rookery, which we hope to become our stronghold. Is that right?
Correct. Currently, it's just known as the Abandoned Monastery because its records have been stricken from the previous.
All right, Jumps, let's do this.
Yeah. Right. So.
All
All right, going to move you guys to the next map. Try to not move around too crazily, like move around with your party. And then also check your stats, make sure I have all the stats correct. You guys should be center, top right.
Top right.
I'm
Okay, cool. Well, there we go. And I have access to both of them, so we're good. Oh, look, there's a door over there to the right.
I'm not center top right. I can tell you that.
Oh,
Well, I guess I am. It's more like centered.
top left. Sorry, top left. Sorry.
Here, we'll go.
Thanks.
This has my outdated passive perception on it.
Yeah, I got you updated. And you guys are seeing each other's names now, right? That was something I messed up on the previous group.
No, you're good. Yeah. Everybody's name's here. We're fine. I think.
Cool. Yeah.
So Zeg, Aelin, Malachor, and then did I say Pugsley?
That's
Yeah, it's
Pugsley.
Pugsley. Yep.
Pugsley, Davey, and Cordell.
Mhm.
All right, cool.
Yep.
And what are they? Because I know what the other three are.
Why don't you guys introduce each other?
Pugsley's a monk. I know that.
Greetings, yes. I am Lord Pugsley Wobblesworth. I am a monk and a chef, and I'm here to explore.
All right.
The name's Davey.
Actually, you can tell.
Davey Icevale.
Icevale, I like that.
Yes, it was my parents' name before they were all murdered by the frost giants.
Those bitches.
See, I'm gonna try this, and I'm totally gonna screw up this voice, but it's gonna be funny, and it's
I
gonna
love
be
it.
great. And I am totally not here to offend anybody. I want y'all to know this, okay?
Just understand, I live with this. Oh,
Shut up.
love it. Let's see it.
Lord. My name is Aelin Sophiana Galathinius, and I'm here. I'm a drow. I'm a fighter, and yeah, I like getting bloody and getting into things.
Can we shorten your name down just a little bit?
You can call me Aelin.
Got it. The name's Zeg.
Zeg.
I'm an Australian monk.
You don't sound Australian.
Because I'm fucking sick, okay? Leave me alone.
That's
So-
Got a
not
cold from
Aussie.
down under, alright? Damn it, leave me alone.
That's not an Aussie.
Man, that's my guy.
Oh, shut up! You can do it too. Do
I'm
it.
not doing an Aussie accent. I guess I'm gonna try and do like a vlog, maybe, but I don't know how else I'm going. Fucking shit. My name's Malachor. No, I mean I guess that's right. Yeah, Malachor.
Yeah, do that.
I'm just a big guy. Like to feed things with my hammers. See, now I'm going right into like an
Wait,
Australian.
how tall is he? Davey's 6'3". Is he taller than him?
Good question. Hold on one second.
If you are, Davey's gonna like look you up and down and
Alright,
cross his arms in front of his chest.
Here's a description. Nope, that's not right. Why is this? Hold on a second. Am I?
that-
Where is everything?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
Well, I'm trying to-
He doesn't have dark vision, probably.
no. I'm trying to look at my actual character on my character sheet. For some reason, it's not.
Mm.
Oh, speaking of that, what time of day is it?
What time of day would you guys like to come up here? That was up to you.
Not in the fucking dark.
Probably early
Well-
morning.
Oh,
Alright.
it's gonna be
Yeah,
dark
it's
inside in
dark.
any case.
Yeah, so it's we'll just say it's light outside and it's dark inside because I don't want to spend the time switching that back and forth.
Right.
Oh, okay. Well, he didn't do anything, so.
I
Well,
think
that's
you guys
the
all
thing.
have dark vision anyway.
I did do all this. It didn't save anything. I don't know what happened. All of his descriptions are gone, so I'm just gonna go. So he doesn't like people being taller than him at 6'3".
Well, it's just because you're an intimidating. So Davey's got a problem with really tall people. He's got a real problem with giants, and
All right.
an
let's
orc
go-
could possibly remind him of a
let's go-
giant.
We'll just go with 6'6". That good? I think that's good.
Okay.
Davey?
So he doesn't look intimidated, but he's like got his arms crossed and he's tapping his foot, observing the surroundings after glancing over at you.
According to the details and introduce your character, Davey is 6'5" and Malachor is 6'3".
Oh, I'm 6'5".
okay.
I thought I was 6'3".
That's
Alright.
I'm just reading it out of the channel.
No, you're good. You're good. I'm glad you actually said that because I would like to change that back to what it says. What was his weight?
Oh, shoot, let me open it. I'm not sure weight was in there. Let me double check.
Yeah.
It is not.
All right. Well, I'll just say he's like.
Okay, in that case, if he's shorter than him, he's just gonna like observe his
Alright.
surroundings without any
All right.
Malice, if
Kind
you
of
will.
that like puffing out his chest and doing the side eye thing, right?
Right.
Like making sure that he's taller than him.
Yep.
He puts
Just like exactly like that. Yeah.
Malcor puts his thumb in his mouth and blows out his chest. Ugh. Nice and big.
According to the random height and weight chart, the average orc that is 6'3" would be 280 pounds.
280 pounds?
280 pounds.
Chunky.
Fat
They're very dense. It's all muscle.
Well,
Sure.
we'll say 295.
It's
He's a
cute that
little
you
bit
guys think that you're trying to, save his feelings. It's all muscle.
bigger. So good.
Fuck his feelings. He's a fat ass.
Look at little tiny Zek over there.
I'm
He's
5'9",
about as
bitch.
Now,
muscular
now,
as the
gentlemen.
kitty.
5'9" is still smaller than the rest of us.
I think Cordell might be the shortest in the group. I think he's like 5'2",
Oh.
5'4",
We all look at Cordell like, well, we're not that guy.
5'4".
All right.
Wait, I'm the shortest. I'm at 4'7".
What?
Never mind.
The drow is 4'7".
Two
She's
short
frantically
elves.
changing her thing just so she's the shortest guy. Don't worry.
So, is there anything?
Actually, it was 4'7" if you guys look at my character.
I'm totally teasing you.
Is there anything obviously haunted about the outside of the building?
It is a 3-story building, and you see that it's mostly been. Actually, all of the windows have been boarded up. Nothing is obviously haunted about it. You have a open door in front of you that you guys can see into like the chapel. You see that there's another door off to the left, and you see some bodies in there.
There's dead body. Like we see bodies in there already.
Yeah. Remember, the other group just came back out of this dungeon.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh.
According to that halfling, they killed everything on the first floor, but the occupants
Alright.
might have shuffled themselves around since we were here, or since
Well,
they were here.
So
That's going to be
get to it then.
complicated.
I want to go in.
This takes
So,
me-
did we determine everybody has dark vision?
Yeah, everybody does actually.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
really?
yeah, we don't have a fur blog this time.
Nope.
So, Davey would be inclined to go downstairs as opposed to upstairs.
Okay.
Well, let's.
Can I check some bodies?
Sure.
All right. So I wanna go through like their clothing and roll them over, just checking everything. I'm checking
Okay.
everything around.
Davey's going to communicate to her. He found several the
they're
cockatrices
over
to the
here.
west.
Well, there's dead bodies out this way too.
Yeah, take your pick.
We'll just go. We'll just stay as a group. That's probably the best thing.
So, seeing the cockatrice, Davey's going to ask, anybody happen to have a sack on him?
I mean, I do.
Wrong kind of sack.
What have I gotten myself into? Oh, Lord.
I hear these crocodile heads go for a pretty penny.
Well, let's fucking get in chopping and take them off.
I've got a glass bottle.
Yeah, so do I, but I can't shove a head in the glass bottle.
Actually, if you look through here, there's some sacks back here. We can just step over these dead bodies and grab some of these sacks.
What does this room appear to be
Phrasing.
storing?
That's definitely foodstuffs. As you look north, you'll see the kitchen's been ransacked by. You can deduct that there was cockatrices in the kitchen and closet for whatever reason, and they'd been going after the different foods in the area. You can see that a lot of this food is spoiled by this point, as nobody from the dungeon has been in here for a few days. Davey, you're standing on top of a note that was left by the previous party. He's still alive. don't touch him, or I'm forgetting exactly what the note said. Maverick, do you remember what it said?
No, I don't honestly.
Okay, basically,
It's something along the lines of let him be.
yeah, let him be. Yeah, basically, this was where they stored the petrified fighter until they finished with the dungeon, because
We
it
shoved
was
him
the
in a corner.
first fight.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so is Davey able to like chop off their heads and store them in a bag? He would just put them out by like the front door.
Let's have you make a quick nature check. DC 10.
Hey, I have advantage on that. What the fuck do I have advantage on nature?
Dumbass.
It's a 23.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you get 6 cents, huh? No, I'm just teasing. You get five cocktail cents.
Okay, and then I'll just leave them. I'll put them back outside by where we came in.
You do notice, since they sat out overnight, they're kind of decomposing a little bit.
Okay.
That's fine. Just blow on them. Get all the bugs off.
So
Slap them around a little bit.
can I go stealth and try and open the door and go inside?
Wait. Let's get together first, maybe.
Oh Lord. Okay. I want to go sneaky.
Go sneaky then.
I'm curious, using my nose, among the foodstuffs here, are there any spices that still seem to be potent? Anything?
There's some peppers, yeah.
I'll just grab a small number to take with me.
I'd like to check this door out here for traps if possible.
Sure, go for it. Give me. Are you gonna be like closely inspecting it, or are you gonna look at it? Basically,
I'm gonna like closely look at it. Like I'm gonna check it.
All right, so in an investigation check.
Where the fuck did he go?
Yeah, I was wondering where Zeg is. Oh, there's Zeg.
He's up here with Cordell.
Okay.
Are we gonna go this way?
Are we?
Yeah, I was wondering which.
I just went to a door.
I think
There was
we
a
all
door
need to
through the
talk about
kitchen.
this.
I'm just saying that room in there seemed kind of narrow and small for a party of 6, so I just went to this door.
It's all right. I'll just go through like a wrecking ball.
All right, yeah,
Trying to check this door for
Look, I'm
traps.
trying to figure
yeah.
It's
It
working
does
out
not
too
appear to be. It doesn't appear to be trapped.
I gotta figure out how to play a blood hunter. All right, so just bear with me.
well. I'd like to cautiously open the door.
Go ahead.
Right.
You open the door and you see several long tables. What appears to be a dining hall.
Okay.
It's a dining hall, guys. I walk inside and kind
To
of step
the
to the right.
left, you see a spiral staircase that goes up and down.
There's the stairs you were looking for.
I'm gonna
dude.
go ahead and post up over here and make sure nothing comes up or down.
All right, I'm gonna check this. I think this is the other door you guys were wanting to go in.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I'm gonna cautiously open this door.
Yep.
Is the table set? Does it look like it was interrupted in a meal?
Go ahead and give me a perception check. There is nothing currently on the tables, but you're able to see that several.
Oh shit!
Well, one of you is able to see that there's been like people using these tables. So there's like food crumbs and shit, and like not shit, but just food crumbs, and just general stuff like that, where like you can tell that these were recently used.
I'm gonna walk
All
over
right.
this way.
Davey will like confer with everyone else and make the suggestion that we descend the staircase, attempt to clear the bottom floor.
There's an open door that leads to a hallway with 8 other
lots of
doors.
There's too many.
I'm okay to go downstairs, but there's a lot of doors this way.
So, the information that would have been shared from the previous party is that this whole first floor has been explored.
So she would have
so-
told you guys that there was a bunch of like bedrooms down a hallway, and they checked all of them and looted all of them, and then they went and closed all the doors again just in case there was a mimic that they missed, because they didn't want to deal with that while they were.
That makes sense. Makes
All
sense.
right, now
Down the stairs we
Paige,
go.
up the stairs.
All right. I think we should roll stealth. Davey's going to suggest going slow and quiet.
That's what I wanted to do.
Let's go stealth. We can do this.
Not a bad idea.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, I'm stealth. You can't see me.
Hold on. I can do this too.
You can't see me. My time is now.
Oh, okay.
Hey!
So,
Why'd you roll two?
What sort of marching order are you guys doing?
Davey suggested it, so he's probably first. He did roll low, but he was going to go first. So,
And I think either Cordell or Malachor should go after him, and then whichever isn't directly after should be in the back as a rear guard.
Look, I like to go and smash things, so let's do this.
All
I
right,
mean, I'll take
so-
up. I'll go to the back.
All
I'm
right.
hanging
Middle
over
back
to
area.
the back.
Where did you say you wanted, Ailey?
I'm hanging out closer to the back.
Okay. I think I got you guys. I'm gonna be moving you guys to another map in a second here. That's fine.
What kind of class are you, Davey?
Davey is
I'm a ranger, Gloomstalker, though, so I'm invisible to enemies who use dark vision to detect me.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just a big.
He will draw his short sword and his dagger as well.
Okay.
I've got my hammer and my axe out. Let's do this.
Got my longbow.
I'm just checking a couple things real quick, and then I'm gonna move you guys over. Here
Got
we
the short
go.
swords kind of flipped around, ready to go.
All right, you guys are top left. Immediately as you go down this dark crypt and everything, you see in the distance, and it was probably a good idea that you guys stealth, as you, I believe, see some lights coming around a corner up there.
Kind of.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I see him. Okay.
Well, let's do this.
You hear voices ahead.
Oh,
But
there's people up there.
as you move up there, Davey kicks a rock or something. He just has a moment of weakness in his stealthing, and you hear, "Shh, we have intruders. Quick, alert the others!" As
This is in common?
Yes, this
Okay.
is in common. Let's get initiatives rolled. Remember to click your token before you roll initiative.
How do I change that? This is very loud.
Oh, the whoa, 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 whoa.
No, I've got some fucking crazy dice on D&D Beyond. And it's super fucking loud.
Oh, yeah. I turned that shit off.
How do I do that?
You go into your Beyond 20, and I think it's enabled dice roller. You just click that off.
Or they use digital dice.
22.16. How do you
Well,
roll a
I
22.16?
want to use the digital dice.
It didn't fully roll over to 23. It's kind of teeter-tottering.
I just want it to not be fucking loud.
Okay, 5 foot squares. I was wondering about that.
All right.
Looks like the leader's up first.
Yep, Davey, you are up first as you hear alarmed.
Oh, where the fuck am I at? My token's not even there.
Yeah, you are. Where are you?
Oh, no, I'm not.
Who's
You're right next to
talking?
Davey.
Malachor.
Malachor, you have vision on. Try to
No, I'm
refresh your.
talking about on the turn order. It's not here.
Oh, you didn't click your guy. Let's see. I'll give you a turn.
Malachor.
Yeah.
Oh, now you are.
See, that's the problem. I don't know what it is. I got 22, but he got a 52.16, so I don't know how that.
What's your dexterity score?
I'm guessing you're 14 or
plus
15.
4.
Say again.
Oh, sorry. Dex is +2, not +4. That's the strength. Duh, dumbass.
Okay, so yeah, Pugs will be in front of you then.
All right. And Pugsley's a
right.
monk. Davey's a ranger, and what is Cordell?
A fighter.
Okay.
All right, Davey, you were up first.
So I'll use half my movement to get a clear view.
Okay.
Am I able to see that target? on the right?
I believe. Well, on the
I mean, I
right,
could see it.
maybe.
Yeah. No. Okay. So
Let's see. No, yeah, you can't see the guy. Well, it's really hard. You can see like a piece of him from that spot, but if you're
okay.
moving right here, you can only see a little bit of that guy.
So actually, I have 40 movement on my first turn. I forgot about that because I have the whatever that ability is.
Ambusher. Dread
So
ambusher.
that was 15. I guess we'll just move all the way up to the front.
Okay.
And
Sync mode.
attack the first guy I see.
All right. He is right in front of you as he is relatively. I mean, he's not surprised, but he's grabbing his weapon right now as you come up on him.
Okay, so I'll make my short sword attack, followed by my dread ambusher if I hit him,
Okay.
and then my bonus action dagger attack afterwards.
Yeah, that hits. You one-shot him.
Oh, okay. So we'll follow it up and attack the second guy then.
Okay. Difficult terrain to get through his space though.
Oh, right. Do I have enough movement for that then?
Let's see. It started right here, so you should. Yep. Throw your dagger at him. Just.
Okay, I can do that. So, well, the second, I guess that just removes the dread ambusher. So I guess I forfeit the dread ambusher.
Okay.
Because I don't have enough
What's
movement.
going
And
on in
then
there?
I'll answer him as soon as I attack the second guy.
Okay, go for it.
And this is the thrown dagger.
Go for it. That I believe misses. It misses.
Okay. I got two of them in here, he shouts back. The one's bleeding out on the floor.
Sounds great. Let's do it.
And I end my turn.
All right. Cool.
You did say it is lit here, right?
That guy was holding a lamp because that guy doesn't
Okay.
have dark vision.
When I killed him, could I use a free action to snuff out the flame with my foot?
Sure. Yeah. We'll turn that off. Broke the lamp. Okay. Pugsley, what you doing?
Is it now dark or dim light?
It's now dark up there.
Okay. So I come over to here. I come over to here, and I cannot see Davey because he's invisible to me.
Correct. You just hear scuffling of a head.
Yep, I'm gonna keep moving forward.
And you bump into him.
I bump into him and I sort of squeeze by. I will activate my feline agility to get a little bit of extra movement. So I'll just kind of push through around the edge here and come over to this side. Assuming I can squeeze by him.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah,
I will. Yep, I will take a whack at him with my quarterstaff.
Go for it. As he turns and sneers at you. It looks like he was ready for you, and
I think I stumbled over the body and the invisible dragonborn a little bit and missed that. But I will follow that up with a bonus action unarmed strike as I just paw out at this guy and try to catch him across the face.
Okay. He uses I don't know if you guys zoomed in enough to see it, but he uses his lovely snake arms to just kind of deflect your hits to the side there.
Oh, he has snake
I
arms.
jump up in the air because cats are scared of snakes.
Yes.
That'll be EOT.
All right. Malikor, you're up.
Die. Fuck yeah. It's 30 fucking feet. Let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Ooh, there it is right there. All right, so because I'm aggressive, I can take a bonus action and I can double my speed.
Okay. You guys are
And
so
get-
fast.
So
This
we'll
is
go-
definitely it's a completely different DMing experience from the previous group.
That's your ability because of Blood Hunter?
No, it's his orc ability.
Oh,
I
the
was
orc
about to say, I have
ability.
no idea what to say. It just says aggressive. As a bonus action,
Oh.
I can move up to my speed. So
Oh,
I'm
that's
come
right.
here,
He's
And-
an angry big guy.
yeah, and I have 2 weapon fighting, so I'm good. So I guess I'll just go ahead. What is that? What the fuck is that thing? Is it a? You said it's a snake thing looking, right?
Yeah, he has literal snakes for arms.
All right, let's go ahead and I'm just gonna beat him with my hammer. How do I change? Hold on a second. I want to make sure it changes to normal damage. I don't want to do versatile just yet because I'm only doing my weapons. Where the fuck is that in roll 20? I'm sorry, I'm trying to take care of dogs because my kid's not doing it. So give me a second.
Yeah, I understand that pain.
Oh, my puppy's got the zoomies and is doing laps around the house right now.
I'm trying to make sure that it's not because my warhammer has versatility and so does the battle axe, but they're just in each hand. So I don't
Do you
want
have the dual wielder feat, by the way? Because I think you need that to
Right.
double.
I don't know. I have 2 weapon fighting.
I'll go through it with you later. For right now, just use a versatile feat for one of those.
Okay, well I'll just use my warhammer then. I don't know how to make sure that it's on then.
Yeah, because you need unless you have the dual wielder feat, you need 2 light weapons to put in each hand. It's a common mistake. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it later.
Okay, no worries. All right, I got it set to 2-handed, so I guess I'll just beat him with my hammer. Hopefully.
There you go. Yeah, you hit him.
Oh, yay! All right. Well, I use my bonus action. That's my attack action, so I guess I'm done.
So as
I'm Shrek.
Well, I don't know because. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. I hit him, so I don't get to do any extra damage. So
as he's deflecting Pugsley away, you come up and just whack him in the back, and he just kind of turns at you and like really. Aelin, you're up.
With that in mind, are we doing flanking rules?
If you flank, you get a +2 to your attack roll. It's not advantage.
Okay.
Stop everybody else from coming in, right?
And you need what is it? You need an additional flanking creature for each size category above medium.
Yeah, we can go with that roll too.
Yeah.
I like it.
10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Like you're not
I
even.
can't
You're,
even-
yeah, you're. This is the closest you can get, and there's nothing you can see. This is the problem with being ranged.
Oh, shut your face. Hold on.
I don't want to be so far up.
No.
You better not block the door.
Well, you can just tell him that that's the problem with being melee when you guys get it into a really big map that he has to run 500 feet to get to the enemy.
I can't get there.
Exactly.
Each has its purposes.
You can take a dash and get around. Or
But
you can just
if
wait.
I move though, isn't that already my action?
Your action is move, but you can do bonus as a
No.
dash.
I
Not
have-
as the drow.
That's it.
Okay.
It's an
Yeah.
action to dash.
Oh, never mind.
Exactly. So I can't go. Okay.
I mean, it's whatever you want to do. All right, you gonna pass?
I don't know if
What?
Your action isn't to move. You have a movement. That's not considered your action.
um
So you moving is fine. Then you can use your action to dash,
Action.
right?
well, yeah, that's
Yeah.
one of the
Alright,
things.
and then you
Yeah.
do bonus action.
So if you use your action, you can use your movement one more time, so you can use another 30 feet of
You can
movement,
you can move again, but you can't.
which will get you like right here.
Gotcha. No, I'll be here. I'm good.
All
All
right.
right, that brings us up to our fun little dude.
Somebody else to go.
He is aware that there's a creature to his west that he cannot see, and then surrounded by 2 chunky boys and everything, and knowing that he's very much on his own, he is going to choose to become invisible as he casts a spell. And I'm gonna move him back to my lair. As you hear footsteps move away from you guys.
So when he vanishes, Davey's gonna give like a warning to everybody else. Watch your backs, folks. He's Turn darn invisible.
Just
And
beating
then-
him dead with my hammer.
Can I take an attack of opportunity? At disadvantage?
You can't see him, so you can't.
Okay.
And then that's his turn. Zeg, you're up.
All right. Can't see what the hell's going on. So we're
Neither
just
can
gonna
everybody
move
else.
5, 10, 15, and she's blocking the fucking way.
It'll take double movement to get through her square, so
That's
So
why I
10.
didn't move up further.
So we're going to angle for 10. So was that 5, 10, 15? Plus 10 is 25. Puts me there.
Mhm.
25. 30. What the fuck? And then we'll do 40. Another thing to go here. Does that work?
yeah.
Okay. Then I'll use a. use my. Fuck, I don't know. I'm just gonna hold an action. If anything comes down the stairs, I'm gonna have my sling ready,
Okay.
and that ends my turn.
Cordell, you are up.
Literally rolled a 1 on my fucking damage.
All right, so 15.
Just kind of tickled with him with your hammer.
Yeah. Rolled
So
a
that's
1 and
20, and then it would cost 10 more. Oh,
To
shoot.
get through
Move through
her
the-
space, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why is it. There we go. What the heck? Right clicking to try and do stuff on here messes all kinds of stuff up. So
Yeah.
and then I have 35 movement, so I can move up one more.
You can dash to get further through because it's gonna take 10 feet to get through his square and 10 feet to get through that square too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. So that would be 10, 20, 25, 30. Can I fit there? Yeah, 35.
Yeah, perfect. And then that dude's dead, so it's back to Davey.
I don't believe I have any way to detect invisible creatures. So I'm gonna move to. So that's what I'm gonna move to the top of the stairs because that's going down, correct?
Yeah, and Pugsley would have I'm sure would have just pointed that he went that way somewhere because he would have, with his passive perception, he'd hear him.
Oh, okay. Okay, so my 25 movement, 25 just takes me all the way to the staircase here. And then I don't know, I guess I'm still blocking the way. We'll take the full 30 sitting on the stairs. And I still can't see any enemies, correct?
Correct. All right, that brings us to our Pugsley.
Okay, so I think he went down the stairs.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go pursue. Let me see. 15 feet. An extra 5 to get past there, so that's 30 feet. I shout out, "There's a door here." Have I bumped into him at all?
Nope.
Okay. And I get to here. I will just.
You bump into him right there.
I bump into him. He's here.
He's on that
And-
square, so you actually can't move to that square.
Oh, I'll be right there.
Yeah, we'll just move you back to the square right here.
Okay. He's down here, and I will. I just actually was excited to cook some stuff when I got home, but I grabbed that pepper earlier. I want to pull out my pepper and I want to throw it to the east.
I like it.
Make me we'll say it's an improvised weapon, so make me just a dexterity roll. No proficiency unless you have Tavern Brawler.
Okay. I was just
Uh,
trying to make him visible, like covering him in pepper.
Yeah, well, I mean, you found where he wasn't. It's now Malachor, or actually, do you have any other things you're doing?
I did have I did an extra couple feet of movement, so I'm just gonna try to slide halfway out of the way if I can.
How about we put you into that square?
Okay. That'll be easy.
Sorry, I actually put you in the wall. All right, Malcor, you're up.
5, 10, 15. How do I? Okay, go there. Oh God,
Yeah, you have to switch back off the ruler. Yeah, there you go.
that's so dumb. 15. So what? This will be 30 right here.
Yep.
Where
And
was he?
Pugsley's pointing to your east.
Yeah, towards the door.
Okay. So, that was 20. That was 30 feet. How do I get rid of the? Oh my God. All right. Well, I mean, he's got to be right there. So, door's not open. So, fuck it. I'll just swing wildly. No. I'd like to just run into him and try and slam him through the door.
Okay, so are you doing like a shove? It sounds like.
I just want to run and just like a football kind of shoulder check.
All right, so we'll give me an athletics roll, and we'll say that the result will be he's prone if he fails.
All right.
So he will choose to do a strength. Yeah, so he suddenly goes prone, and that was pretty cool there. Yeah, so you hear a there's a thump on the ground.
I think I got him.
Is he still invisible? He's being knocked prone.
Yeah, he's still invisible.
He's on the ground in front of me, guys.
There's an outline in the pepper on the ground. All right. Anything else, Seth?
I think unfortunately that's all I can do. So,
Okay. Aylin, you're up.
Okay, see if I can go. Yep.
5, 10, 15. And
Um,
that'll be 25 right there.
So I still can't do shit. Well, I can dash though.
Well, this will be 30, and then you'll be 5, 10, 20, 30. You'll be standing on him at 30. Like from there to where he is, that would be 30. You'd be standing on top of him. I don't think that's a good idea.
You can't do that. You can't do it anyway.
So I think you probably just need to stand away. How the fuck do I get rid of this ruler now?
Click on the mouse icon in the top left.
Jesus.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because this will be as far as you can really go.
Yeah.
Without
this kind of tunnel shit sucks. Okay.
You guys chose the crypts, man.
I'm done.
All right. That brings us to our lovely invisible friend here. As you hear him get up, and he'll say he'll call out, "We have intruders. Make sure they don't."
Yeah.
Ah.
It's gonna make loud noises.
That's funny. That's hilarious.
No, I love it. As you hear the door click next to you, as it was locked, and you see it open, and then you hear footsteps away from you, and then you see the door shut again and click again.
Well, I think the door.
Oh yeah, he could use his action.
Yep. Best way to get away from a bunch of tanks, man. All right.
I thought he'd be on the ground longer.
Well, no, you made it so he can't run it as far, at least. All right, so that brings us to Zeg.
I'm gonna break his legs.
Well,
break his knee.
5, 10, 15. Why is it all weird now? What in the
It's
actual-
just the map. I couldn't make it not. Sorry.
15, 25, 30. You'd have to go 35 to get in front of me, I think.
Okay.
He's through the
35.
door, little guy. Yeah, he's right in there.
He's through the door.
Yeah,
Did
be careful of the peppers.
Did he lock the door again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, he did.
Let's see here. Actually, do I know what this guy looks like? Does he look like the dead guy back there on the ground?
You have not seen him yet.
I'm talking about the dead guy. Does he look like the dead guy back there, though? You know what? Screw it. Whatever. I'm going to use my action, and I'm going to disguise myself like the dead body back there
Okay.
and look like him. and I'm going to walk through the door.
You attempt the door. It appears to be locked.
Look. Can I use a bonus action and use my thieves' tools and try to unlock it?
It'd be an action to do so.
Oh,
Hey,
fuck.
I tapped Zeg on there. Hey, if you're gonna talk to him, you gotta speak like a little hissy thing.
Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Don't hit me. Do not hit me.
Hey, maybe saying something like, "Hey, there's another guy back here." They'll open the door.
You know what? It's a roll in the dark. I talk through the door, asking them to open it and let me in. I don't want to die. In a snake hissing voice.
I don't believe that any sort of roll could succeed on that deception. I'm sorry. I appreciate the effort though, and I gave you some roleplay experience for it. All right. Are you ending your movement right there, or are you moving out of there?
That's it. I'm done.
Okay. Cordell, what you doing?
All right. So let's see. 1, 2. Oh, brother.
Exactly. Tunnel fighting's
well,
fun.
Big jam.
All right.
So as
I
Cordell
guess-
comes around, I'm gonna like poke him because he can't technically see me, and be like, "It's kind of crowded up here."
I see that.
Davey, just pick him up and we'll like wave surf him to the front.
The
Elf tossing?
Cordell, the crowd surfing elf. No, I'm gonna use my action to doff my shield, and then interaction to swap out my sword for my longbow. Since it looks like I'm gonna be at the back of the group for this whole escapade.
That's a good
You like the
investigation check on that one.
All right. Doing anything else? Sorry, I got distracted for a second.
That's pretty much it.
Okay. As you guys, well, even if you did a in front of him or over the top of what he was saying, you still made them aware that there's something going on. He just didn't get to say what he was going to say. So, I mean, you hear commotion coming from the south.
Oh, from the south.
Coming up.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Um,
I'm
then that one will take out. They're all taking out swords or scimitars, and they're looking like they're getting ready to attack you.
They keep coming.
Yep, and that's their turn. Davey, you're back up.
So I can't actually see the whole crowd of them there. So I'm gonna slip past. So that's what 10, 20, 25 to get in front. Oh, that's a lot of them.
You're in light now, so they do actually see you.
Oh, it's like one of them's carrying a lantern or something.
They're all carrying.
They're all carrying lanterns.
None of them have dark vision.
Wonderful.
Shoot the lanterns out.
I have my swords equipped, so I can't shoot them. But let me see. Did I remember to grab? No, I didn't. I meant to grab ball bearings, but I forgot.
Is your breath weapon frost?
It is frost.
Yeah, that would.
They're in covered lanterns. It's probably not going to knock the lights out. That's what you were getting at.
I think that's what he was giving. So I noticed the door next to me. But seeing an opportunity, I take my last 5 feet of movement because I believe it was 25 to here. Because what was that? 10, 20, 25 to here. So we're going to go in the middle of the corridor, and then we will use my breath weapon, and it should hit all three, assuming they fail the save.
Yep,
15 foot.
Save, right?
Yes, 15-foot cone.
The guy in front of you sees it coming and kind of dodges off to the side, but the other two take it straight to the face. Go and roll your damage.
So that's 2d6 cold, normal roll.
I'd hate to see him with bad indigestion.
That was pretty cold.
As you do 3 damage to each of them.
And that
Their
was
beards are frosted now.
their beards are frosted. Okay. So that's my action. I used my movement. I don't
Yeah,
believe I have
bonus.
a bonus to use at the moment.
All right. Pugsley,
Oh,
you're up.
you're right. Yeah, that's
Oh.
that's it.
Okay. Well, I can't really get up there and whack them the way I like to. So, I'm going to pull out a dart and throw it at the one in front. That seems probably easiest to hit.
Duck, baby. Duck.
I will give him a little bit of cover, but that's not enough to stop you from hitting him. So he takes it straight to the neck, but he's still up.
Okay, I do not think I can get up there for my unarmed strike, so I'm gonna just come down here and try to kind of tuck out of the way, off to the side here, and that'll be free item interaction. I just want to test if this door is locked.
You do find out that it's locked.
Then EOT, I'll just be tucked away.
Mr. Angry Green Man, go.
Go get him, Shrek.
Fuck. All right. They're all standing in the hallway, right?
Down there, yeah. And then the other guy went through the doorway to your right.
You won't jump over Davey and land on all of
That's
them.
what I'm thinking.
Oh boy.
Give him like the elbow.
I would like to run and jump over my ducking friend and try and tackle them all to the ground.
All right.
Like dominoes.
Give me an athletics, please.
Fall on your face.
John Cena.
As you go, and then you just kind of land prone in between all of them as they actually dodged out of the way. We'll shift them down a little bit, though.
6'3", whatever the fuck it is. How do I?
I can't get you on that square. There we go. John Cena. There are stairs there, so roll me a d20 above a 10. You won't take falling damage. If below 10, I'm going to give you a d6 of falling damage for jumping face first into stairs.
Well,
All right.
yes.
All right, so you take 2 damage.
That's our first damage of the campaign.
Which was also 2 on the other team, too, so...
Hey, I'm trying new things here, all right? I tried. They didn't get like scared or anything. Oh shit!
The flying orc.
Yep. All right. Here we go.
Look, I'm just happy I didn't hit Davey on the way through. All right.
And then I actually don't think you have enough movement to stand back up, so you're just sitting prone right in between.
5, 10. That was 10, and then I jumped. So I mean, I've got.
Well, but jumping is also movement, so it's 5, 10, and then difficult terrain. Like you used it.
Okay, all right. I do have a bonus action to move another 30 feet towards somebody that's.
And technically he's soared instead of.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm aggressive, so I got another 30 feet.
All right, we'll give you enough to stand up at least.
That didn't go as planned.
All right, Aelin, you're up.
Dumbass.
Oh, okay, all right. So
I saw that going a lot differently.
I think we all.
how much is it again to pass through a friend?
It's double movement, so he'll be 10 feet to get through his
Okay,
square.
so that's 15, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 15, 20. Oh, it moved me when I tried to put it in the corner. Okay.
It's all good.
So 20. Let's see, 25, 30. So I can only go to here, which is literally right there where. Okay, so that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to see if I can go here, and then I want to see if. I'm sorry, Davey, if I hit you.
Just don't roll a one. Just don't roll a one.
Can you just okay? You and Malachor. You and Malachor. Davey and Malachor, I'm going to need you to duck. Here we go.
As the cultists hear that too.
Group.
I love your voice.
Let's hear that too.
I mean, they don't hear me. I didn't say that. Hold on. I'm just going with it.
All right, so I'm gonna give him cover. But that doesn't matter. As you are you shooting this first guy right here? Are you shooting the first guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, actually, I didn't really know. It's just, yeah, we're going for him.
All right. Well, you shoot him as he goes to duck. He ducks into your arrow and does not live through the experience.
So the arrow's gonna like whiz right over my shoulder past my ear.
It's gonna pierce your ear.
Nice
She
shot.
can't even. Oh, she can see you because of it.
I hope you want.
Yeah, because of the lanterns.
On that ear. I know I've got some chain metal somewhere. We can make you a little charm.
Never been much for jewelry.
You hang around with this group, you'll get a bunch of jewelry.
All right.
She got
I
him.
think that's gonna be all that I can really do at the moment
Okay.
because I don't want to use my specials and then have to take a short rest just yet. So, okay,
That
I'm good.
brings us to our other guy, and Malachor, you actually hear running coming from. Actually, no, you're on a landing, so you. Oh no, you just hear running coming from like down this corridor as somebody runs south.
More running down the hallway. How many of these guys are there, guys?
Well, you didn't see the running, so you might assume that it was the guy that you were chasing to begin with.
Oh, could it be the invisible guy? There's footsteps down here, guys. Lots of stuff.
All right. And that brings us to these guys, which are gonna start moving around too. And then all right, that brings us to Zeg. What you doing?
I would like to unlock this door.
All right, give me a thieves tools check. So it'll be your proficient, right?
Yes.
So give me a dexterity plus your proficiency modifier, please.
So just roll dex.
Yeah.
I did that right.
Dex plus 2. 19.
And then that's a plus 2.
Oh, what you have a? No, it should just be
You
17.
rolled it as a save, so yeah.
Yeah, it should.
Oh, okay. My bad. Sorry.
It's all good. Well, I believe you're proficient in saves, so I think it's the same thing. So it's a 17. So yeah, it opens up for you, or it unlocks for you.
And is that an action or a bonus action?
It's your action to unlock it during combat like that.
Unless
Okay.
you're a thief rogue, but yeah.
Yeah.
Can I go through the door now?
It's free item interaction to open the door.
So I'd like to open the door.
Okay, you see a relatively small area and another door on the other side there.
And because I'm still disguised as one of them, I'm just gonna move in through the door.
Okay. You see two coffins, one north, one south.
Okay. And as I walk through the door, I close it behind me, and
That you don't have enough actions to do so.
okay. As I'm coming through the door, I say I got away from them, and I kind of just go up here to quote unquote hide.
All right. As you move up there, your passive perception would be enough to realize that there's something in those coffins. But do you take a look or not?
No.
I would like to, but I don't have any actions available.
Well,
correct?
no. I mean, all it takes is to peek in.
I'd like to peek in.
All right. You peek in, and you see lots of little eyes peeking back at you as you see a bunch of writhing snakes in there.
There was a bunch of snakes.
Yeah.
Snakes. Why did it have to
This-
be snakes?
Burn them.
But I look like a snake, correct?
You look like a cultist because you never actually saw the other guy.
Okay. So I see a bunch of snakes.
And I
Interesting.
see you.
Okay. Well, I guess that's all I can fucking do.
I mean, yeah, that's a great turn.
All right, and yeah, that's end my turn.
I love how you guys are like activating the entire dungeon at once.
Fuck it.
It's because I failed my stealth check.
It really is.
I rolled a 7. Now everybody knows.
Well, never forget that it's never too late to run away as well.
I think we're all right so far.
I mean, yeah,
The only
you're
person who's
fine.
taking damage is Malachor.
It's true.
Listen.
From his own stupidity. That
Hey,
was
look,
awesome.
Malachor's gonna get a 13 intelligence, right? So he's probably not the smartest guy around.
All
I'm
right,
not wrong.
Cordell, you are up. As you might hear, I don't know, Zeg, do you respond that there's snakes in there, or would you say anything, or are you just
Well,
like, oh, huh.
I don't know. I don't want to give it away that
They don't look like they're happy to see you.
that's not what I wanted you to say. I know that, right? Yeah. I might need a little help in here.
All right, Cordell, what you doing?
All right, so I'm gonna move forward because I cannot see what is happening. Okay, I can kind of see Zeg in there.
You see Malachor on the stairs fighting a couple cultists down below.
I really do not want to try to make that shot.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
It wasn't that hard, actually.
Well, you were trying to shoot through your own head.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So, given the let's see, Zeg said he needed help.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll head that direction.
Okay.
Do I see the snakes, or is that
You
he
hear
says it in
them?
the okay.
Yeah, you hear them in the coffin above him, and then you hear that there might be some activating in the coffin below him as well.
Okay. I think I can assume that caltrops would be almost entirely ineffective against snakes, so I'm not going to use that.
I don't think they're in. I'm not going to make them immune to it. They're fine.
Yeah.
You assume that some of
wouldn't-
them would run over it.
Yeah. In this close quarters, it wouldn't make much of a difference anyway. So I'm going to once again use an action and my item interaction to swap back to sword and shield.
Okay.
And then there's not really a whole lot else I can do. So I'll just move. That's a lot of snakes. And then I'll move back. In fact, I'll move back. Oop, that closed the door by accident. Move back one more.
The door on Zeg.
Well, I already used my interaction. So that
Just close Zeg in there with the snakes.
can't get flanked by them.
Okay, goodbye now.
Well,
All right.
this isn't going as planned.
All right, cultists are up, and only one of them can get at Malachor, so he'll make a scimitar attack. That's a 12 to hit you, and I believe that misses.
Puny guy.
And he just says, "You'll get yours." And
Your head's gone.
all right, all right, and then
milk this guy.
maybe you're up.
It's really crowded.
I want to duck down because I feel like he's gonna do the same thing I did.
All right, so that would be what, 10, 20. It's like
Yeah.
to even get in the guy's space is practically all the movement.
Gotta jump.
Can I even do that, or would I have to pass through them?
So there's like a landing bit right here, so you can go through like these two and then kind of jump off like 10 feet right here for a quick like acrobatics check to make sure you don't take any damage.
Okay, well, I would take attack of opportunities if I cross them. So I guess we'll use most of the movement to squeeze past Malachor, and then we'll make the attack, hopefully kill this guy on the close guy.
All right, yeah.
This is the short sword's attack.
I press my big body against the hallway. Go get him!
I think that actually hits. Yeah, that just hits. Their AC is 12.
All right. I like that.
And that kills him.
Okay, so because I didn't say it, I didn't pick up my dagger earlier, correct?
I would have imagined you'd use like free item interaction to
Okay.
grab
All
it
right.
on the way by. Okay.
Stepping over the dead guy, and I'll use that bonus action, dual wielding, to melee dagger attack.
Go for it. Yep, that hits. All right, 4 more damage on that guy.
So I'm like,
Still there.
I slash the one guy across the throat and bringing my my other arm around with the dagger, stab him right in the chest.
He uses the last of his strength. It looks like he's going to try to make an attack if Malzberg does not finish him off. Or Pugsley, since it's Pugsley's turn now.
Okay. I'm gonna come out and looking down there.
The blood's not mine.
I'm gonna come down to here, free item. I'm gonna grab my dart out of this dead guy's neck.
Because I'm pretty sure that's the one I had hit.
Yep.
And how tall is this hallway?
It's about 8 feet tall.
I want to try to just pop out my claws and climb even just a couple of feet up. Or is it like, does it look like there could be handholds or something that?
It's kind of an old crypty thing. So yeah, there'd be some like looser masonry that's not like exact that you could hold on to.
All right, I'm dropping my my quarterstaff to do this, but I want to climb just a few feet up. I want to get there to be less cover. But I'm gonna throw my dart at the guy down there, and hopefully with my height.
Yeah, you'll take it from 3/4 to a half cover.
Cool. Here comes my dart. That'll
Does
miss.
not. As you're trying not to hit Davey in the back of the head, as you can see him now for a second.
And I'll hop my way back down to the ground, and yeah, I'll just back up a tiny bit. EOT.
All right, Malachor.
All right. So this cultist down here just has a dagger sticking out of him.
I mean, Davey stabbed him in the chest, and it looks like he's gonna bleed out before too long, but he's not going down without a fight.
All right. Well, I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'm going to go over there and beat him with my hammer.
Okay.
So I'm guessing.
You can just like kind of hop down right there, and then get right here.
All right. Cool. And then I'm going to just beat him with my hammer.
Go for it.
All right. Let's attack first.
All right, sweet. The first one of this campaign.
Way to go, dear.
All right, you are
Was that a 1?
unprepared. Yeah, unprepared. Cannot make attacks of opportunity against the target until the end of your next turn. So that's weak, but whatever. Natural 1.
Lovely. Well, I guess I'll just. I don't even fucking care. I'll just move out of the fucking way.
Well, he still gets attacks of opportunity. So as you just get frustrated, he will make a 16 to hit you.
Yay!
Yeah, sweet. So he'll hit you for 2 whole damage.
You're about to die.
Well, you're Porto.
Shit, dude. A fucking that one. Come on, man.
All right, Aelin, let's see if you can do what these others cannot seem to do.
Oh. All right, so I'm gonna like lean a little across, like lean
your short
kind of
little body?
towards this wall here, so that I'm. The thought process is if I shoot this guy, then I will miss my guys.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
All right, here we go.
Okay, yeah, he dies. She proves that she may be the most competent of you guys all.
A second arrow whizzes past Davey's head, but the other ear, past the other ear. You trying to give me matching piercings?
Face in Davey's face. It goes straight into the eyeball of the enemy.
Nice. I love it. Do anything else?
Mom.
Yep, that's it. That's all we got.
All right, so that brings us to this dude. He's gonna do his things. Malachor, you still hear some running off to your east there.
There's still more guys. I kick the dirt around.
Yeah, that guy's turn. And we're on the god. Zeg, so what's your next character gonna be? Because these guys are having back-to-back turns. Because
Haven't figured that out yet. Just
Get out of it.
just roll.
you hear the door to your east being jiggled as certain creatures are trying to get through it as well.
Lovely.
Okay. And then now we're on to the snakes in a coffin.
Zeg's dead, baby. Zeg's dead.
Yeah. Good luck. Best of luck to you for this, because ouch, it's gonna hurt. All right, so they all come moving up towards you. You're the closest one. Oh, but they have a reach of 0 feet, so they can't all be attacking at the same time. So you're actually lucky. They have to get on your square to attack you.
Good. You got it.
Maybe,
kind of, sort of.
Because yeah, we'll just have them attack you one at a time. All right. Let's see. Does a 17 hit you? A 17 does hit you. Ugh. All right. So you're gonna take this much piercing, 5 piercing, and then you're gonna give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Hold on. Let's back up about 35 seconds. What did you just say? A lot of screaming. I'm sorry.
So, yeah. You take 5 damage, and then I need a Constitution save, please. Oh, just made it. So you're gonna take half of. So you're gonna take 5 damage total after having. So you took 10 damage total. You're still alive.
Can I make some leftovers?
How much do I take?
I'm doing it for you. You took 10 total.
Okay.
All right. You might live.
Okay.
Maybe.
Zeg, you're up. As you're surrounded by snakes, and snakes are all over your space as well.
Let's see here. This is gonna be interesting. Okay. Well, as my action, I'm going to attack. Do I have to attack the one that's on me first?
You can attack any of the 4 that are around you. You can also run
All right,
away. Running away is an option.
Disengage.
I'm gonna attack the one. I'm gonna attack the one that's on me with my one. Okay, so here's what I can do. Right, I have the 2-weapon style fighting.
Mm-hmm.
But because both short swords are light, I can attack with both of them as an action. Correct?
Yes.
One the bonus
Well,
action.
one's a bonus action, so you're gonna. Sorry, I got a lot of chaos going in the background. Yeah. So you're gonna main hand attack with one, and then bonus action attack with the other. If that's what you're gonna do.
Okay. Well, we're gonna stick with. We're just gonna attack and use one.
One of them?
attack.
Okay. Because you're gonna use your key for something smart, I'm assuming. Okay, go ahead and make your attack. Yeah, 25 will hit. I'm gonna move you off at space for a second so I can damage it. You notice that it's not as effective as you'd hope, though.
Awesome. Outstanding. This fucking game sucks.
Just don't die, okay?
Afraid of-
Disengage if you
What
can.
else?
He could. He has keys, so
Mhm.
he can disengage if he'd like.
Yeah, I can imagine you giving me like a.
You can imagine me being awkward.
You doing anything else with your bonus action?
I don't fucking know. I'm gonna run away.
All right, so we'll say you spend a key point to use Step of the Wind to disengage, to run away. You now have 30 feet of movement. It'll take you 10 feet to get through this guy's square, and then 10 feet to get through Cordell's square if you're going through here. I'm guessing you're using a free item interaction to close the door on your way by.
Yep, sure am. As I get back here, as I get out, do not open that door. There's a bunch of fucking snakes.
Sounds good.
Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out.
Cordell, do you heed his advice?
So Cordell would have seen the door opposite there jiggling, right? Like the one over here.
Yeah, he would have definitely seen that.
All right, so
Don't go in the room.
Don't go in there.
He's gonna.
we're all about to get flanked here. This this section of the hallway up here is fairly open, and we can create a choke point right here. I'm gonna drop caltrops in front of this door.
Okay.
So I'll mark the square. So I've got caltrops on the red X, and then I'm going to take one step back so that we can fit an additional melee fighter into Aylin's square.
Okay.
Okay, good idea.
Nice, I love it. I'll give you some combat
And then
points
if
for-
Aylin could go up or down. Probably up would be better because then she could shoot around the corner and only have to shoot past one person.
Nice.
Ooh, smart idea.
All right, Davey, you're up.
So I would have heard Cordell say, we're creating a choke point.
Basically, the plan that I just outlined, Cordell would have communicated. I just was having trouble role playing it.
Okay, yeah.
So unless I didn't telegraph it enough, though, the invisible guy did run down this corridor. So you hear that, but you also are aware that guy went down this way. So choices are fall back or push forward while you guys are about to get a flank.
All right, so I'm gonna have a little chat with Malachor.
Hey guys.
Hey, so we going back to help the others, or we gonna keep going forward?
Well, this door over here in front of me, this way to the east. If you, yeah, that way. Thank you. If we go this way and go up, that might go around to where they're going, or else we're gonna have to go and walk through our friends again. So I don't know. I'm smash things if I can.
Okay, so do I see the two more sarcophagus to my south?
You do.
Okay.
You notice that those ones have been used to kind of like prepare food, perhaps. It doesn't seem like there's any snakes in those ones.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't know about the snakes at this point, I don't think, anyway. So I guess I'll use some of my movement. What do we have? I'll move so I can see around the corner up here. There's more hallways this way.
Does it look like it goes around to the left side, north? Oh no.
I think I'm Wanderer, so I think I would recognize that as being north, going back the direction. So how much of that of my movement is that? That's.
Whoops. Oh, no, God, no.
Oh, that would be like all of it. I guess we'll dash.
Okay.
We'll dash and take another look. So that's 10 more. All right.
As you see what you see ahead of you. They're actually, that one is looking your direction since you just called out back to Malachor about this area.
So I have 20 feet to move back. I'm going to take...
I mean, it doesn't see you because you have...
Oh, that's right. I'm invisible. There's no light.
Yeah,
There's no light
there's no
above
light
me?
over here. Yeah.
Do I have... I have enough if I really wanted to like advantage attack him because I'm hidden.
You did dash though, didn't you?
Oh, you're right. You're right. I dash. Okay. So figuring I know this door is up here, I would take another step back and this time whisper to Malachor. Looks like there's a big guy up ahead. So I'm gonna take a step back and then ask Malachor, "Hey Malachor, move up here a little bit with me when you can."
Okay.
all right. We'll see how this
And then
goes.
so I still have the bonus action, but I don't think I have anything really to do with it. Let me see.
I can't see you, Davey.
That's right, he can't see me. No, well, he knows I'm talking to him though.
One word, man.
So I have an oil flask, but I couldn't throw it with a
No.
bonus
that'd be
action.
an
Could I
upgrade,
just
Yeah.
right?
You can have it in your hand though for your free item interaction.
Yeah, let's put the oil flask ready. We'll stow, or I guess I'd have to drop the dagger and pull the oil flask out.
There we go. All right, Pugsley, what you doing?
I'm gonna catch my breath after all this activity, regain my feline agility, and I will pull out another dart and just ready to throw it if I see anyone hostile come into view.
Okay. Malachor, what you doing?
Well, I'm gonna take advice from my friend, and I'm going to follow up, and I'm gonna take some steps. I'm gonna try and tippy toe and be sneaky, because I'm just I didn't really quite hear everything he said, so we'll figure it out.
He's over. He's over.
Wow.
Ooh, good roll though.
Yeah.
Remember that if you're stealthing, you're moving at half speed, and it is your action to technically stealth since you're not a rogue.
Oh fucking shit! All right, never mind then.
I mean, it's honestly up to you. Do you want to be stealthy and careful, or do you want to be orc and run?
Yeah, I think Malachor's just gonna run.
So
All
when
right.
he steps up next to me, I'll brush my arm against him so he knows where I am.
Oh, hey, there he is.
Oh.
Where are you trying to go now? Which way?
There's a big group of them north of here.
Oh, okay. That's what 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, he sees you. You see him.
I see one.
And the one that sees you starts doing the hissing and think almost Jurassic Park, where the raptors call to each other.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm just gonna rush at him with
So-
my bonus action and try
so-
to beat him with my hammer.
So what does he look like? Well, you used your action to stealth.
No, I didn't stealth.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're right.
So it's a guy. They're like roughly Malachor's size, but they're just mostly snake people, and you can tell that they're not there's not too much intelligence behind their eyes. They're about I mean, Malachor and them are hard to tell apart sometimes.
All right, I'm gonna try and beat him with a hammer.
All right. You do not beat him with a hammer like you would intended.
That's America. Guys, he's a little wiry, guys. Be careful.
All right, hey, Aelin, you hear vague yelling off to your east somewhere. That's echoing through the hallways. What are you doing?
You want to go?
All right.
What? You trying to go back up here?
If I go back up there,
Oh no, you're right here. What do you want to do?
I hear y'all doing something, some commotion back over there, but I'm wondering if I should just stay there.
Well, they're trapping him right here. Malachor's dumbass is over here trying to beat the shit out of these things. I don't know what Pugsley's doing, but I have a feeling Davey's coming up to help.
Yeah, if you would trust Cordell, you'd probably just
So you get. The problem is there's cow traps right here. So if you step in the hair, you have a chance of hurting yourself.
Yeah, and I don't want to.
If you move, since we know they're there, if you move half speed through them, then you can avoid them. Cow traps are only really effective if you don't know they're there.
But what if this room is a separate room? Because You know what I mean?
Well, ask the
Mhm.
one guy that's
Hey,
behind.
hey.
There you go. Ask him if it's the big room. It may be there.
Hey, Zeg,
Yes.
is that a big room or is it small?
It's not large and it's not claustrophobic small.
Oh Lord, that doesn't really tell me much.
But there's a bunch of fucking snakes in it.
There's another door straight across from this one, just about 10 or 15 feet in.
Oh, so
Yes.
it's like two different. Okay,
Yeah, so that'll be two different.
right. Well, do you think you both have this? Because if so, then I'll go and help the others. If not, then maybe I'll.
Sure. Fuck it.
If we can funnel them into this space, we can handle it.
I think we could do it. Fuck it.
All
Just
right.
FYI, their Cordell piercing damage doesn't seem to do a lot.
That's all right. I've got. Oh
Well,
no, a
that's
rapier
all
is
I've
piercing,
got.
isn't it?
Oh,
Shoot, all my
well,
weapons are piercing.
mine too.
I
But-
got
Wait, no, my hand axes are slashing.
I've got a hand.
I mean, I've got an unarmed strike, but that does nothing really. Not compared to my piercing. So 5, 20, 25. So, oh, even if I come down here, I'm gonna move down.
We could swap with Pugsley. Let the monks take the snakes.
Why are you making the cat fight the snakes?
Because your unarmed strikes deal bludgeoning damage.
I wanna yell back to Davey. It looks like
Okay.
really big snakes back here.
You guys are so stealthy. I expected so much stealth from this party.
Yeah, he's not a rogue.
All right, are you done? Are you done, Alan? Are you moving around anymore?
Get from the side here.
I'm just not.
Because I
Don't
can't.
open the door.
I just won't
follow
open that door exactly, but I can't I don't have enough speed to
You
go
can dash.
through.
You can take and dash back and get over there if you wanted to.
Okay.
Your dash doubles your speed, so you'd be able to go 60 feet. You'd be able to get
Okay,
down
so that was 5. So where would I be? Here, hold on. There's
there.
5.
5, and then that'd be so
15,
15. Well,
Well, and then
5, 10, and then 20 to go through Pugsley. So then you'd be 20, 25 dead bodies. You're fine. So I guess 30 down here, and then yeah, right there would be about 30, and then you'd be able to
dash.
5, 10,
and-
15, 20, 25, and basically be right behind Davey.
Okay. All right. Well, then that's what I'm gonna do.
Cool.
Is there a large room down there?
Actually, well,
I
yeah,
think-
you could move. Right
When
there.
the drow moves up next to me, I also touch her shoulder, so she sees me or knows I'm there.
Oh.
It's me, Davey.
Davey and Aylin, you guys see? So do you notice that like bluish light down to your south there?
I don't
Yep.
have.
I can see it.
You notice it get very bright for a second and then go back down to its normal dimness.
Well, that can't be good.
No, what are they doing down there?
Just so you know, there's a lot of shit up here, guys. Not a bad idea.
You guys are amazing. I love this. All right, and we're on to the big boys' turns. All right.
Can't really do anything else.
So there's only one that can really attack Malachor right now. So he will make 3 attacks: 1 with his bite and 2 with his claws.
It's a lot of attacks.
So we have a 17, a 19, and a 12. Oh wait, I did bite twice. Sorry. Let's see, actually, we'll just make the one. Oh wait, hold on. Do that roll for the other one. Okay, sorry. So it looks like 2 hits. We got a claw and a bite. So from the bite, you're taking 7 damage, and from the claw, you're taking 4 damage. So 11 damage total.
Ow.
And then Malcor, you see around the corner as the other one opens this door.
Opens what door?
The door around the corner. You just see him doing something that's not attacking you. And then you see two more coming around the corner here.
Ah, fuck me,
And then that's their turn.
guys.
And then yeah, you hear stuff, and then it's Zed's turn.
Oh shit. He looks at Cordell and wonders, what are we doing again? it's us against snakes. But we're going to trap them in here.
Stop that. Sorry. I wasn't trying to click that.
So what he says, half action, half speed. Okay, so I'm going to walk back half speed here, action to open the door. Holy fucking hell. And walk back.
You're opening the door.
Well, now you see all the. I mean, the snakes that did look like they were going east. A couple of them might turn west now.
And that was my action to open the door.
That's a free item interaction to open the door.
So I could technically use my sling.
Yes, or you could use a heat fueled. I mean, your radiant punch shit that you can do too. So that has a range of like 30 feet. And you can do it from like right here. That way you don't have to shoot through Cordell as well.
You gain special range spell attack with a range of 30 feet that uses your dex modifier and deals radiant damage equal to your number of martial arts die.
Yeah, just do an unarmed strike and roll radiant damage instead of bludgeoning.
Okay, so just roll for an unarmed strike.
Correct.
But instead it's going to be radiant damage instead of bludgeoning.
Correct. You're kamikaing. Whoa, nice.
Hey.
Very nice. All right, let's see. That's technically a spell attack, so you're gonna do double damage of whatever the dice roll was, not this extra stuff that you have going on here.
What was the crit?
Yeah, it's
It was
a
a nat
crit.
20.
Yeah, so I'm using. You might have been away for this, but I'm using a card deck. So use. Let's see. You did a 1d4, so you got. What was your result on that? Was it just like 4? No, it was a 1. Okay, so you're gonna deal 2 damage, and all enemies that you see must make a DC 12 Wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, they are frightened of you until your next turn. Wow, how many enemies?
That's really good.
Well, I can see 1 snake,
You
2
can
snake,
see, yeah,
3,
you can
4, 5, 6. I can see 6.
Can you
snakes.
see anybody in front of me?
Yeah, he sees 2 of, or like 3 of them in front of you, actually.
Oh, thank God.
All right, so I'm gonna make a bunch of. Oh, unfortunately, the swarms are not susceptible to being frightened, but the other guys are. But they both saved, so would have been super cool, but I rolled a 17 and 19 on the saves.
And then I'm going to move back.
So I can actually is that Malachor right there?
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
New plan. Draw half of them off this way. You're taking them in the flank.
All right, Cordell.
Need a lot of help, guys.
All right, so I'm going to move up through half speed through the caltrops.
Okay.
And these things, you said they have a reach of 0, right?
Okay.
So they
Well,
don't
you might
get,
not know that, but
so basically they don't get an attack of opportunity unless I'm standing in the swarm and move away.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to use my hand axe as a melee attack against them because it's the only thing I have that doesn't deal piercing. Lovely. And then I'm going to back. I closed
Stop
the door.
closing the door.
I'm going to back up.
Alright.
So
And
how much
I'm
damage did I do
gonna-
to all 6 of those?
oh, Right, you did 5, or you did 6 damage total because you only rolled a 1 on your dice.
W? I mean, not BMW, but DMX.
But they didn't look like they were resistant to it at least, so there's that.
Yeah.
I was
And
just
then
looking at my health bars. That's why. Sorry.
I'm gonna take a defensive posture in the doorway here.
All right. All right, Davey, what you doing?
So I have the oil in my hand, and my short sword in the other hand. So I'm going to. So I can throw the oil 20 feet. So I'll take a step forward, and then throw it, which would and intending to hit the target. So I'm hidden, so it's at advantage, correct?
Yep. Right.
So that would just be what improvised attack.
Yeah, so it's going to be advantage dexterity check. That I believe hits. Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so he's covered in oil.
Ugly.
Which one's covered in oil?
The one directly in front of Malachor.
Okay, so we can see him.
I'll give him a.
You look gooey now.
There, he has an icon on it.
Okay, nice. So it was 5 to here, and then it would be 25 to in front of Malachor, but I don't really want him to go in front of him.
No, let him be there. It's fine.
He is low HP at the moment, but I expect Malachor to back up, but who knows, so.
Well.
So we're going to, that was my action to throw it, correct?
Yeah.
Let me check my, that's self. They're all self. That's, I guess that's it.
Okay, I'm gonna come on up to here. Try to see what's going on. I'm gonna move slowly past, so half speed, past to there, walking through the caltrops.
See a bunch of snakes.
Lots
and lots of
yeah.
snakes.
I'm just making sure I'm grabbing the right things. And I'm going to try to, with my quarterstaff that I just picked up, I'm gonna try to smack at this one right in front of me.
Go for it.
9
that will hit.
bludgeoning seem to crush their heads a little bit.
It doesn't look like it might be resistant to non-magical bludgeoning, slashing, piercing.
Yeah, I was worried about that. But I will go ahead and bonus action, try to stomp on one of their heads as well with an unarmed strike.
Gotcha. That does hit. No, they have AC 14. Sorry.
Dang. Okay. And then I will back away. I'll use my feline agility to get a little extra speed, so I can move half speed carefully back through the caltrops and around Cordell to right there, and that'll be EOT.
All right, Mr. Malachor, what are you doing?
All right, I got two
Hopefully
options.
not dying.
All right, I got two options. One, I can either try and push, shove, slam, throw whatever this thing is in front of me away from me, or I can just back away with disengage. Davey, what do you think I should do here, man? Davey?
Yeah, I'm here. I'd probably get out of there.
The thing in front of you will say, "Fight us, you stupid orc."
I'm gonna rip your tongue out later, but I gotta go. Fuck you, man. I guess I'll use disengage and then
feast on you.
I'll back up. Your turn. I slap
from your death.
slap hands. Go get him, the guy.
All right, Aelin, what you doing?
Alright. So, okay, I'm gonna see if I can. Okay, so I'm gonna move here. My thought process is to move here, and I want to fire at this old guy.
You got any flames?
Yeah.
You could light him on fire.
Ender, make a.
I don't think I have. I have a bursting arrow.
Fuck yeah! What does that do?
Hold on.
What type of damage does it do?
Immediately
Force.
after the arrow hits.
Sounds like
the
explosive.
creature-
It says force.
Yeah, of course it's gonna light it on fire.
What is this one though?
Enfeebling does necrotic damage. Or it's
So
weapon
either
attack is halved. What the fuck? There's 4 of them in there though.
If
Aliens
this
just stayed over here and helped us with these magic snakes.
if steel hits the rock hard enough, will it spark?
It'll be a high DC on that one.
Don't look at me. I don't know. Do
I
something.
deal radiant damage, just to FYI.
Well, I don't have radiant damage.
I said I do.
Well, radiant damage isn't gonna
Oh,
light it on fire. Like, you need
go
fire
back.
damage.
What does bursting do? Immediately
Is-
after shot, the target and all other creatures within 10 feet of it take 2d6.
Yeah, so if I hit him, there's a couple of them that.
There's a lot of creatures within 10 feet of him.
Smash them.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna do the bursting arrow.
Go for it.
So, do I just hit the?
You have to attack it first, I believe.
Okay.
Hit.
Hold on, longbow. Here we go.
Where's a bard when you need one?
Ooh, no!
You shit me?
Davey, you've been right. She can't see you this time, so
That
she
was
doesn't
a
know
crit
you're there.
fail? Come on. Wait, that means we all take damage.
No. It just says that you cannot take the disengage action on your next turn, so hopefully you don't need to run away.
Right, but didn't she use the bursting arrow? Doesn't that mean all 3 of us take 2d6 damage?
No, it's not how that one works.
It
Um,
doesn't burst. It was a faulty arrow.
It was a dud.
Yeah,
I picked
totally
the wrong
dead.
arrow.
She's not Hawkeye Dice.
the arrow hits me in the back, and I'm like, I knew it happened eventually.
All right, brings us on to our cool looking dudes here that really want a piece of Malachor.
No, bitch, I'm out.
I guess this guy will like run into Davey and be like, "What?"
Yeah, so he's stunned. He doesn't know what's going on.
Can you
Uh,
stop moving in a line, people?
There's 4 of them?
That's 4 of them.
I told you there was 4. Damn it! I ran away.
We could really use a spellcaster right about now.
So that's 12 attacks, assuming they can all reach us.
They can't reach you though.
Oh, they can't?
Well, I mean, they can.
Well, they'd be attacking me at disadvantage anyway.
Yeah. So
Well,
I
next
got 3
character's
attacks.
gonna be a spellcaster.
I'm gonna do 3 attacks on this sword. So it's first. Hold on, we got a meltdown outside. Okay, so first attack is gonna be a bite. That misses you. Second attack, that's gonna be a claw.
Holy fuck.
What does a 17 hit? Oh no, it's 15. Does 15 hit you? Yes. 15 hits you.
Yeah, my
Okay.
AC is 15, yeah.
Yeah, and we'll do that last attack, and that one misses you. So you're gonna take 8 damage slashing.
Guess I'm confused on those rolls, but okay.
So it's a disadvantage.
It's not
Yeah.
the total number. He just rolled
Seems
20. You take the lowest one.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right. So you take 8 damage. The rest of them are looking frustrated that they cannot rip your insides from your insides to make them outsides. And the snakes are going to turn towards Cordell. This one will try to make a save to get through here. They're actually dexterous, but he does not make his save, and he stops right there. The next one will try to crawl over him. That one.
Do they only have 10 feet movement?
No, when you fail to save, you stop for the turn.
Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah, so you've actually stopped 2 snakes with the caltrops so far.
Nice.
They're all swarming all over each other. Whoop, not that was initiative, sorry. Next one also fails. Wow, you got a lot of snakes right here.
Good utility right there.
I think we've got
no.
those area of effects ready to go.
Holy crap! They all failed, and they're all stopped right there in front of you, Cordell. As you feel that you earn. Who put out the constructs again? You're getting some nice experience. Was that Cordell?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you some extra experience for that because, yeah, that just saves you a lot of damage for a turn at least.
So if I happen to have a vial of acid on my person and I dump it on these snakes, would I be able to hit all of them at once, even though it's technically
They're all
says
sharing
a
the same
creature?
square, and they're all swarming it. So I would say yes in this instance. Yes.
All right.
All right, and that wastes their turn. Zig, what you doing?
Well,
Mhm.
being as they're all right there.
Yeah, they're all right there, and you're like,
Can I use that as a bonus action? No. I got 1 key point left. Well, I'm gonna kind of move up, and I'm gonna use my last key point to cast Radiant Sunbolt.
Oh yeah, you have a burning hands, don't you?
Mmm.
Oh shit, that's gonna be nice.
That's yeah.
You go into Cordell's space and you use it. It's a dex save for them all, right?
Oh, we're about to find out. Does 11 hit him?
Hold on, let me check your character real quick. It should be.
I'm not liking the blood hunter.
All right, let me see your thing. Your Radiant Sunbolt's your ranged attack. I think you're thinking. Oh, I guess maybe you don't have it yet. I thought you did. What? You should have
Searing
it.
Arc Strike is a 6th level.
Oh, lame. I thought that's what you had. Yeah. So you don't have to move up to do that anyway. But 11 misses.
Well, that's dumb.
Yeah. Do anything else?
Not with this monk.
Well, I mean, if I kill you guys, it doesn't sound like you're enjoying these current characters at the moment, anyways. So, what you doing?
I hope Davey lives.
I know, Davey could just like stand still and live. Like,
let's see here. That was my action, bonus action. That's
okay.
Key point, key point.
Yeah, you didn't spend a key point to do that Radiant Sunbolt, by the way.
I didn't.
No, you can do that without key points. Like literally, it's just punching with your subclass power.
Got it. Okay. Well, then as a bonus action, what does that do? What's the feet? 90 feet? All right, cool. And I can see this character, this guy right here, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Hex on him.
Okay. Which attribute are you hexing?
What do you mean?
So when you hex something, you give them a attribute that any ability checks that they use with that attribute have disadvantage. So with these guys, you might want to do maybe perception if you want to hide from them, or I mean wisdom if you want to hide from them, or strength if you want to make it so they can't grab you. Because everything else kind of doesn't matter.
Can I ask the group that can hear me what I need to do? I don't
You might
know.
want to just do strength on that guy.
That works. We'll do strength.
Okay, so this guy is hexed with strength. We'll give him that icon. Cool.
And he has to make a.
There's no saves. All right.
You deal an
Cordell,
extra
what you doing?
1d6.
All right, so I'm going to take my vial of acid and I'm gonna smash it down into the middle of all of them snakes.
A vial of acid.
Should I make a separate attack roll for each of them?
No, just one attack. Unless you want to do it separate for each of them, it's
Well, if I do it all for the same one, then I might just miss all of them. You know.
Yeah, it's a pro and con. If you hit them all, then you're good. If not, then it's like, oh, well, that was stupid.
Yeah, I think it would be better if I did separate ones, given my.
All right, sounds good. All right, we'll do. So you hit with one of them
Only one?
because it's disadvantage, right?
No.
It's a ranged attack.
Well, I'm not in their threat radius though.
Oh, you're right. So why we had advantage then? Just remind me.
Mine's auto.
Oh, okay. So you hit with 3 of them then.
All right. I was really hoping for a crit on one of those, but
Yeah, I know, right? I mean, still, acid damage is great on.
mm-hmm.
I'm
They've
just
also
gonna.
taken 6 radiant damage too.
So 6 on the first one. You roll it. Are you gonna do 6 for all of them, or are you gonna do separate damage rolls?
Sure, I'll do separate damage rolls. Why not?
This is Maverick for you guys, just in case you haven't met him yet.
I was really hoping I was gonna crit on one of those because I wanted to see what the crit effect on acid damage was gonna be.
That
But
would be pretty cool.
EDs. Wait a second. Oh no, that's an 18. One short. All right, and then let's see. Probably couldn't really hit all of them with a melee attack, so. And they can move through our space, right? Because they're a swarm. So
you
blocking
feel like
them
that
is
you're
really
about to.
helpful.
Well, you feel like you're about to get swarmed too.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to shoot. There's not a lot of great places to stand. I'll move down a little bit. These are separate squares, right?
You guys can kind of squeeze in there together.
Oh fuck me.
Or you know what? Well, let's see. What's Pugsley's AC? 16. All right. I'll stay.
Davey, you got some cool shit to do?
Yeah, I'll back up.
I hope so. So I have my tinderbox, which contains a fire steel, flint and fire steel, and they're like it's like in a pouch on my waist. So I'm gonna pull out the flint and fire steel. I'm gonna flick the sparks right into the guy in front of me who's covered in oil.
Cool. He lights up in fire.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would shine light, wouldn't it?
Yes, it
I
would.
imagine. Okay, so that it reveals my location. Any chance these guys are afraid of fire?
You just emerge.
I mean, he
from the
doesn't
shadow
like to
with
be-
a flint in your hand.
He doesn't like to be on fire, but he's not afraid of it, I would say.
Okay. Would that been my free object, or is that
That was your action.
that was the action? Okay.
Bad boy.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's annoying, but that's how it works. So I'm gonna cast Ensnaring Strike as a bonus action on the one directly in front of me, the one that's on fire.
Do you want to retcon that and maybe say that you did that before when you hit him?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's
Okay. It's a strength save.
correct.
All right. He rolled a 9, so it's a failure. He's not having a good day, apparently.
He's covered in oil.
Well, the closest guy is restrained, and there's thorny vines crawling up all along the section of the walkway there. So at the start of their turn, they take 1d6 piercing at the start of everyone's turn. Okay. So that was my bonus action and my action. So now I'll make my movement just, I don't know, just back a step, I guess.
Okay. And he can see you now, so he's going to attack you as a reaction.
He's
Yeah,
restrained, so it's
yeah,
a
I know.
disadvantage, right? Okay.
It missed. But he's not happy that what you just did to him. So.
And that's end of turn.
Cool. Pugsley, what you doing?
So this pile of snakes on the ground with a reach of 0 feet, does it seem possible to jump over them without provoking an attack?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to back up to get a running start. Then I'm going to run up to here, and I'm going to jump over the top of them to there. And once I'm over here, I'm going to go ahead and try to smash the snakes on top with my quarterstaff, just to hopefully do a little bit of damage here.
Okay, yep, that hits.
Even if they're resistant to it. And then to hopefully get the snakes to not all just, to hopefully maybe get them to split up among all of us, I'm going to step up to here, and I will bonus action dodge with a key point.
Nice.
So I'll start doing my little kitty tippy taps because I don't want those snakes around my toesies. And with one of my features, forget what it's called. I'm gonna, with my bruised ego, I'll get 2 temp HP for using my key point. That'll be EOT.
All right. All right, Mr. Malachor, what you doing?
We're gonna fuck shit up. All right.
You're gonna try to.
I'm gonna. I'm just trying to figure out what this blood thing can do. So I'm going to use my mutagen, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a drink of my. Where the fuck did it go? Feature. It's there. It is. I'm gonna take a drink of my potency, so my strength is increased by 3.
Okay.
Which gives me a strength of 22. And I can't do the other one because it's another bonus action. Motherfucker. I'm gonna go ahead and stand up front, and I'm gonna fucking I'm gonna try and uppercut my fucking hammer right into him. So when I hit him, he just like flies back into the other one. Since I'm just so fucking strong now.
Okay. So do you want to make a shove action, or do you want to attack him?
I'm gonna fucking hit him with my hammer.
Okay, so you're gonna hit him with your hammer, and you're gonna learn that come next level, if you live that long, you're gonna want the crusher feat so you can do what you just said.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Good to know. Good to know.
All right, you can attack with advantage though, because he is restrained right now.
Oh yeah, I can actually attack. I got a green one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
So for the crit.
Oh, that's not a crit for him.
I know, so close.
Very close.
It was a nat
So far
11.
away.
Do you see that?
Never.
Because that did not.
I didn't see your damage yet.
The 19 hit, yeah, but no damage was
It
rolled.
popped up as a 15 on mine, but it's not popping up on the thingy. So
He did 15 damage, you said?
yeah, I can take a screenshot if you want. It's in the D20. It's just not. Loading.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Go back to D&D Beyond and kind of let it roll. Finish rolling.
It did.
All right. He did not like being smacked in the face like that.
That was 15 damage, bro. Malachor's dead. Fuck this.
I mean, he already used his reaction. He can't take an attack of opportunity, so you can move away from him.
Bullshit.
He has pulled like three encounters at once.
It's okay, guys. I got you.
So when I said move away, I didn't say move away to the dead end, though. Just throwing that out there.
Yeah,
But,
I'll
You're
go
dead.
back.
all right, you do you, man. Aelin, what's up? What are you doing?
I hear with
Okay.
my bursting arrow.
Okay, since they're on stairs, they'll get half cover. It won't be 3 cutters, kind of like it normally be. So it'll be a little bit easier to hit them.
All right. Here we go. Ba-bam! Please tell me.
Oh God.
Hey,
Oh, God.
man.
All right. Whoops. Reroll an attack against the closest creature to the target, other than yourself. Okay, so you get to choose somebody else. You get a reroll.
That's basically advantage.
Yeah, you're all good.
Basically, I'm just not going for the right one, but you know.
No. So then now you go. Now you go. So now you go to that guy.
I did.
All right. Well, it does miss though, unfortunately.
Yeah, it still misses. Okay, and I'm. What are you doing? What are you
I
doing?
touched the screen. How to move it?
Oh, okay. And I'm gonna move slightly out of the way in case.
I
Somebody
mean,
wants to-
you can keep moving back if you want. You don't have to stop right there.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Malachor is he's probably not gonna live much longer.
Who?
Malachor, you.
Bullshit! I hit that bitch for 15 damage.
And there's nothing else I can do. Like I really.
You
Can't.
got movement.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm sorry. I
So,
can't save you.
Davey at this point will suggest to her, "We're not going to win this. You should probably just run away."
Run away.
Oh, what's everybody's new character?
And
This wedding is horseshit.
there, I'll just move here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. I don't know why these guys are.
I
Up
don't think this. I do not think this.
Oh, that's
challenge
right.
rating was correct, Gables.
Well, I mean, taken individually, slowly, like I thought you guys were gonna do, they'd be closer, but
It's Davey's
still
fault because he
hard.
failed his stealth check. It's
It's all my fault.
Davey's
Um,
fault.
It's
so this
true.
first guy is going to attack Malcor at disadvantage, and Malcor, you have 3/4 cover since he's attacking like around a corner.
Okay.
So
Like double disadvantage.
no, it's just 3/4 cover. It gives you +5 to your AC. I think that actually makes it so he doesn't hit you though. Let's see, because he has a +4 to his modifier, so it's a 16 to hit you.
Yeah, it fucking hits.
You get a +5
you
for
have a
your
your
+5.
AC +5.
You're a 25 AC, or 21 AC right now.
Oh,
But this guy that comes back through here, he does not have the cover that the other guy did. Oh, and that's right. I guess I get some extra attacks with those guys too. Yeah, so that guy misses all of his attacks. Oh, also he takes roll me the 1d6 damage, and then he takes 5 damage from fire as well.
Yeah, watch this thing not go down.
I'm sorry.
Well,
my
these
bad.
snakes have been dealt 12 damage at a minimum, and their health bar hasn't dropped.
Well, there's 4 of them on the same square right now.
They've all been taking at least
Nice.
minimum of 12 damage.
No, not all of them.
Yeah,
There's one
I
that
hit
didn't
radiant-
take any.
Well, 3
No,
of them hit.
you can only hit one at a time. It's not your thing isn't an AoE.
The one that moved forward take fire damage moving through the other guy's fire.
Sure, we'll say that. All right, Malak, are you ready for this?
Lovely.
Here we go.
And
I want you to know that.
nice knowing you guys.
I want you to know.
Actually, he misses you and critically fails. So,
Ooh.
let's see. We have he does not add his damage bonus to his next attack. I'll have to try to remember that. And then these guys are still bottlenecked here. So you lived through a round. Good job.
So what happened? What happened when he critically failed? He fell down.
No, he just didn't. His healing or whatever is delayed. I don't know why exactly that's delayed recovery, but it's just that's what it says, delayed recovery. All right, for the snakes, we got we'll have Cordell be 1 to 2, Pug will be 3, 4, and Zeg will be 5, 6. So we got 2 going to Cordell and 2 going to Zeg. Okay.
Sorry, guys, I tried to distract them.
Only one can get on your space at a time, at least. So it's that. I'm gonna move the door out of the way. It keeps getting in the way for me. All right, so let's get the first attack is going to be on Zig. That's a 23 to hit. It's this guy here. Oh wait, no, sorry.
No.
You already had one on you. Wait, you have. This guy has. Oh, he has less than half HP, so it won't be as painful. So you're gonna take 2 piercing damage,
Lovely.
and then I need a con save, please. Okay, and then you're gonna take half of 15, so you're gonna take 7 damage. So,
So 9 in total. So I'm at 5.
Oh Jesus.
well, I already dropped you down for the 2. So
No, you didn't. I was already at 14.
I swear you were at 16 to start with this time. I was gonna give it to you down to. I'm gonna put you at 7. All right.
Whatever. Dying either way.
We're not gonna survive this, guys.
Contemplating my next character.
All right, Cordell, your turn.
All right, I'm pretty much out. I'm
22
pretty much
to hit.
out of clever tools.
22 to hit, and
Uh,
then
It's not your turn. You're being
Oh,
attacked.
yeah.
He meant.
I realized that.
6 damage, piercing, and then I need you to make a con save, please. You succeed, so you take half. So you're gonna take 5 damage because it was originally 10. So you're down to 25 hit points, and that's the snakes. Zig, you're up. You have snakes in your space. What you doing?
Well, I'm gonna slash with both my short swords. So there's that.
Both hits?
It's not bad.
I'll move you out of the way for a second.
I know what I'm
Deal
fucking
damage.
doing.
Have we killed any of these snakes yet?
Nope.
Damn.
You're about to. The one under Zeg is hurting the worst.
And then as a bonus action, yup, use my last key point, and I'm gonna do furrier blows on this motherfucker.
Okay, cool. Do some damage.
Do it.
Punch that bitch. Punch him.
Fuck off, game.
Fuck, man.
You got this. Come on, one more.
Would he have advantage because the snake's flanked? Or sorry, +2. I mean,
+2 won't even let it.
I mean,
hit
it wouldn't
anyway. They have
make a
AC of
difference.
14.
Yeah, I
One
don't
more.
even know if these things can be flanked because they're swarms.
said
Aren't
one
they
more?
immune to that?
Yeah, if it's a fury of blows. Oh, I see what you got.
How did you get two? How did you get 2 regular attacks?
As
He
I'm
did-
proficient as a monk, they're light-handed. They're light weapons.
Gotcha. Yeah, I
So
see
with
what
2-weapon
happened now.
fighting,
But it's a bonus action to use the second one.
is it
Yeah.
really?
So is flurry of blows.
It's all right. So keep your key point. And you didn't hit with it anyway, so we'll move on to Cordell.
Yeah.
Unless Zeg, are you gonna do any movement?
Oh, I'm gonna fucking die where I stand.
All right. You guys are making your choices, just so you know.
You put 30 people against 6.
We did activate.
That we put 6 people against.
Yeah, we kind of activated the whole thing.
You
All right.
started it by going through the door, Zeg.
Cordell, what are we doing?
Well, I thought being disguised as a snake person would be fine, but no. Trying to roleplay here and it's fucking me in the back.
Also didn't close the door again when you opened it over here.
Whoever hits this guy right here, by the way, he's hexed.
No,
Just a
it's for
FYI.
your damage on it.
All right, so
That's
I
dumb as
think-
fuck too. Fucking
I think
snakes,
what
just
I'm
kill
gonna
me.
do is,
Free rolling my stats right now.
as a bonus action, I'm going to use second wind.
Okay.
See, what was my con? 2?
Roll stats here. Okay,
Yeah.
Just go ahead and just
My
get this
bad.
shit out the way.
So I
So,
regain
7.
7 HP.
Okay. You're at 32
And
hit points.
then I'm going to attack the snake that's under Zeg. Try and finish that one off.
Okay, I'll give you flanking for that one since he is concentrating on Zig.
All right. Dang, I wish that was
I
wish
know,
it was
right?
advantage instead of +2. Does 16 hit?
16 does hit, yes.
All right. For 4 damage.
Okay.
I'm just copying the command. That's all I'm doing.
Yeah,
Yeah, 4.
it's almost dead. Almost dead, guys.
Dang
You got
it.
this.
Yeah, there's still 3 more though.
You got
Yeah,
this.
I don't know.
Well, keep in mind that they also have 10 feet reduced movement, so you guys are
Yeah,
faster than them now.
I'm going to disengage,
Okay.
and I'm going to
Whoa.
move
How are
up
you
the
disengaging
stairs.
after you attack?
By using action surge.
Oh, gotcha.
I
Okay.
had already mentally decided to action surge, and so I was
Gotcha.
just trying to decide what to do with them.
I was like, wait, he doesn't have rogue
with it.
levels.
So I'm going to action surge, disengage, and move up the stairs.
Gotcha.
As I pass Zeg on the way, I'm going to free item interaction hand him a healing potion.
Cool.
When the fuck did we
Love
get
it.
healing potions?
I bought 3 of them with my backstory money.
All right. Davey, you're up. What you doing?
Mother, I wish we'd have known this shit ahead of time.
So
I'm telling you guys.
we're gonna cast Zephyr Strike. So I
Okay.
don't provoke opportunity attacks. I get 30 plus 30 movement.
Whenever you want it, you don't have to use it right now.
Right, yeah. So that's my bonus action. So I will attack with the short sword, the close one,
Okay. They cost 50.
50. Jesus Christ.
which
That's why I was giving you
is
guys bonus money for backstories to give you money for buying.
it's a normal roll, right? It's not with advantage.
Yeah.
And that's a 2.
Okay.
So I guess using my 60 feet of movement, I'll retreat as far as I can, telling Malachor and the Drow, we should probably get out of here.
I think you're right.
So that's 30, which would be what? So would I have to move through both of their spaces?
You could probably hop up right here. That's like a 5-foot space right there, so you can hop into this space.
Okay. And then I'd get.
And then you see a bunch of snakes up
I
there.
see the snakes. Yeah. And I guess I'd move like one more and then stop here.
All right, sounds good. Pugsley, the general call to retreat has been sounded.
Indeed, it has. And flee we shall. So I will action disengage.
And watch where you step as you go through the snakes.
So just to get my movement right, so that's gonna be 5. Is it still costing me double movement to get through them?
Yeah. I guess
Okay, so
you. Well, no, you're not high enough level to wall walk yet.
15, 25, 35, and I'm going to use a key point to bonus action dash. So that gives me 40, and so that means I have 40 more feet. So
I love Tabaxi monks. They're so crazy.
Yep. So let's see, that's 10, 25. I'll get to there.
All right, Malachor, what you doing?
Get the fuck out of here.
We'll see.
Disengage. As I run by him, I want to slap his tongue as I keep running. 5, 10, 15, 30. Fuck this.
All right, Aelin, what you doing?
Okay, so I'm gonna shoot one last arrow at this guy.
Okay.
It's gonna be my bursting arrow.
Okay.
Here we go.
Swear to God, if you fail this again,
And then I'm running
Don't
away.
jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Hey,
all good things, all good things.
all good things. Here we go. Do it. Fuck.
Oh man, they have AC of 14. That doesn't hit.
Ah! Okay. Hey, it's cool.
You don't want to see it.
10, 15, 20,
25, and right in here.
25.
Yeah, just fucking run. Oh shit! Let the other group fucking deal with this crap.
Well, that's 25. Can I be right here?
Yeah, you can end on those dead guys. Yeah.
Because that's my 30.
All right. Davey, go ahead and roll me that d6 again.
Great, they're all fucking chasing me.
Nice.
Is the one still stuck there in the walkway?
Yeah, you haven't lost concentration.
Don't lose it.
Can't he re-roll the save?
No.
Oh, I thought he would.
Does it say he can't?
A creature restrained by the vines or one that can touch the creature can use its action to make a strength check against your save spell DC.
Yeah, he will try to do that then because he's tired of being poked. He does not make it though. Hi, buddy. And these guys are gonna come through.
He's still on fire though.
Yeah. Well, yeah. He's still. Well, he didn't make it out. Okay. So only one can get up to you and attack you, Malcor.
The fucking hell! This is some bullshit. Oh fucking A! Look at all this crap.
And only one hits you with a claw for 18. I mean, he hit. The attack roll is 18, but he also, we'll see, he did a critical fail beforehand, so we'll see if he Grim Determination. Oh shit, he has attack on his next target against the target. So that will be the 18, and then I'll roll the claws again and see if I get another hit on you. Nope, he misses. All right. So I will do the damage. Damage is 3 damage.
Oh, it's fucking better than God.
So you have 10 hit points now. All right. That's their turn. Then we're on the snickies. Zig, how you feeling there, buddy?
You know what? I'm going to do the best I can for my team, and I'm going to like wave my hands and clap and hoot and holler and try to get all of their attention to me, so the rest of
Well,
my team can get by safely.
You are lucky, as they rolled a 16 to hit you and not a 17 that they needed. So you
Lucky
survived
me.
one more round. All right. It is your turn.
And a bonus action, I can use a bonus action to use the healing pot, right?
Yes.
And that's a 1d4 or 2d4?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4
Nice.
8.
So you're at 13 hit points now.
Got more than me.
And that was my bonus action.
They're
So my
surrounding
action,
me.
I'm going to attack the one below me with my short sword.
Okay. That hits. The one that's on your space. That is just enough damage to kill it.
Do we actually wait? We killed something besides the fucking guys.
I killed something.
Yes, you killed one of the swarms of snake.
Okay, there we go. Okay.
Congratulations, team. We got
Yeah,
one.
we killed the cultist. I forgot about that.
I'm going to move forward onto this guy.
Okay, we got a sacrificial lamb here, guys. All right. Cordell, what you doing? Oh, you might be muted if you're talking right now. I don't hear you.
Oh yeah, thank you. There's people watching a movie, so I'm trying not to make sure that doesn't interfere. So I'm going to caltrot this square, and then I'm going to move up, just to get a peek. And I Let's see, is Davey can reach that? So I'm going to sort of stage whisper to Davey that there's caltrops right here, so watch it.
Can you see Davey right now? Like
Yeah.
is he
Yeah,
in
he's right there.
well, is he in light? Oh yeah, there's light at his
Yeah, there's lanterns on the ground here.
I have dark vision anyway, so.
Well, I meant
Well, you
he's a gloomstalker.
That's true, yeah, but okay, so yeah, lanterns, yeah. And then I'm just going to shout generally to everybody to come back and regroup at the top of the stairs here. And then I'm gonna move back through the caltrops.
So where are they? They're like here.
I put an X on the square with them.
Okay.
They're at the on the stairs in between the landing and the top. That's my turn.
All right, Davey, what you doing?
Using my final spell slot, I will again cast Zephyr Strike, doubling my movement, and yeah. So what does this look like? And no attacks of opportunity. So I guess I'd have to spend double movement to move through the caltrops. Oh no, I don't even have to. They're over here. I don't have to move through them, right?
Oh, there's some up here.
Oh, there's some up there too. Okay. On the way by, so okay. So how much movement do I have left?
So you're 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you got another 30 feet to use if you want.
All right. Well, I'm gonna grab Zeg, and use. So I'll have half that movement. I'll move the 15, dragging him with me, and he doesn't take opportunity attacks because he's moved, not of his own free will.
Yes, I know this one.
Okay. So we're gonna drag Zeg with me up here. I can't move him, but he's up here.
No, I want to die.
And then, so he wants to die. Okay.
Really?
Even though you're saying that, I'm still gonna drag you.
Put me down.
I am a grown man.
So that was the movement, the bonus action, and we're not making the attack as we go by because I guess I could make it before I grab him, if that's all right.
Sure.
Okay, we'll take. So that's the short sword attack, and there's no light here, correct?
Correct.
So that would
Let
be.
me see. They would have. So if you attacked from this space, they wouldn't have light, but this space and this space here have light on them.
I guess let's do the one that's most advantageous.
Okay. So go ahead and, yep, that hits.
I was ready.
You don't get out that easy.
And that's plus 1d8 force damage as well.
Okay, can you roll the d8 force?
Yep.
Nice.
So Zeg is sharing my square at the moment.
He'll be out like right here.
Okay.
Okay. And then that brings us to Pugsley.
Hey,
Now are we leaving, or are we getting a better advantage point?
yeah, I'm just gonna hold tight. I'm just gonna hang out here. I suppose I'll ready a dart, but I doubt I'll need it. EOT.
Okay. Malikor, what you doing?
Besides dying.
Sucking at life.
You got this.
I gotta just
Run, Trip! Run!
Hey, at least you can disengage and you can aggressively run towards the snakes.
Yeah, do
5,
it.
10,
Roll
15,
intimidation.
5, 30. I mean, I can run towards them, but can I run through them?
I mean, they're difficult terrain if you try running through them.
So
I mean, they'll be slippery and
so it'd be
slimy.
5, 15, 20. I mean, that would put me right there at 30.
I was trying to body slam them again.
No.
All right, Aelin, what you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna try this thing one more time, people.
Maybe,
I'm not
maybe-
giving up.
As they're closing in on her position, she's gonna get
Yeah,
them.
yeah. If
I'm
you
sold for this guy. I'm gonna hit one, damn it! With my bursting arrow.
Swear to
Shit.
God, if you fucking
I
shoot,
swear to Holly, shut up.
baby, at this point, you don't need to do bursting. You just need to like shoot that bitch with a necrotic thing and just try and kill it.
How many shots do you have left? I thought you only got like 2.
She missed the first one. You didn't count it the first one.
Oh, right here.
Well, you still use it up even if you miss.
Right.
That's arcane special. That's not the
no.
burn. What?
That's part of your action plan.
And you don't want to burst right there anyway because it'll hit you in the face.
No. Arcane twice per short rest.
Oh,
Once per
okay.
turn when you fire an arrow from a short bow as part of your attack.
Yeah, you've already used it up twice.
No, so anytime you use bursting or enfeebling, you have to use those. So you already
Oh,
used.
so I've got to click on both of these.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. So you don't have any more left.
I was kidding. Okay, fine.
Oh,
I'm still gonna
yeah.
freaking try and hit him.
No, baby, just fucking dash and get the fuck out of here.
Oh
It's
my
so
gosh.
So many damn snakes. All these snakes on this motherfucking crypt.
This
5, 10,
motherfucking plane.
Yep.
and I can use my dirt and my dash to get through him. So-
You're gonna be right behind me because you won't be able to go all the way through
This
Davey.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then
Well, then they're difficult terrain, so you can't go
terrain.
through there. So then you have to use dash. So that'll be
exactly.
10,
I'm warning anybody coming up the stairs
15.
about the caltrops.
and then you won't be able to like get around all 3 of them. So that's as far as you'll be able to go. Yes. But that's probably the best we can do because then it's like fucking a little one of them bites you.
Well, even if
Hey. Everybody loves cake.
Does she have her action
I think she
surge?
still has action surge.
Yeah, so she can
and,
action surge dash through again.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
second wind.
You don't need that. That's healing. Don't worry about that shit.
Oh.
Go up. Use your.
My gosh, I
Listen.
want to hit one. Damn it.
Do you want to die or do you want to live?
We're regrouping. We can go back in and kill them.
I hate y'all.
Just run up. Right. Go all the way.
Okay.
No. Go.
No,
go,
I
go.
meant to go.
No. Go. Keep going. Go right there. Right. So down.
Hold on.
Right there. Yeah. So that is your action and your bonus action. If you use your action surge, you can run again, and then you can get behind them up here with Cordell.
Okay. Gosh, you suck.
Don't yell at me.
Y'all suck. Wanted to shoot one, damn it.
We're all 2 of us are
You'll
pretty
get
much
your
dying.
chance. You'll get your chance.
I don't know the way this shit keeps going. I'm about to die.
All right. So you guys hear echoing in the hallway that one making calls again, and let's see if he can actually get out of this stupid thing.
Great, they're calling
This-
for more.
No, not necessarily.
Liar.
Why else would they call?
While we're up here,
'cause he's in distress. Roll that 1d8, 1d6
Oh.
again.
yeah. While we're up here, I'll tell everybody about the what we encountered down there. The 4, whatever you would call those things,
Yeah.
snake-like thingamabobs.
As you hear it calling out, you hear it also anguishly die as well because it did not have enough hit points to live through the fire. And
Hey, I burned one to death.
Yeah, you killed one. Good job.
What? Wait, the
Huh?
one that was in the fire died?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him.
All
Just so you guys know,
right.
I've done absolutely nothing this entire time.
Does it
I'm right
look
there
like
with
we
you. I haven't done a lot.
me?
All
Should we
right.
go back into August?
And then snakes are up, and then let's see this one. How much he has? That one will come to you. Malachor, we're gonna do an attack on you.
Fucking course we are. Why not, right?
Yeah. We missed though.
Well,
We
that's the
missed.
first.
Yeah, I did a 15. I did a 15 to hit you. All right. Yeah, and that's their turn. Do you guys want to save this for next week, or do you want?
Oh, everybody
to
else gets a
skip?
turn and I don't? This is some bullshit.
Well, we're at the top of the round right now, and we're getting close to our end time.
Mhm.
Davey's the top of the round. I want me and Cordell need to go.
All right,
What are you gonna do? Run away?
Yeah, I
he's
don't-
gonna run back into the
If you
snake.
have to go, I'm not against you going.
I swear, if y'all try and hit one of these fuckers, I'm
So
gonna.
there's
be
one on
pissed.
Malachor, right?
Yeah, there's one on Malcor.
All right. Sorry, buddy. I'm attacking that
Davey,
one.
Davey can up attack for a grapple, right?
Oh, I can release it at any time.
Yeah.
There's a
So I
14
release
hit.
Zeg.
That's
Zeg
it.
seems excited to go back and kill stuff, so I let go of Zeg.
Well, he doesn't even have to move because it's right there on his square.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah,
And
so that
then-
hits.
And then I'm gonna do a bonus action attack with the other one.
All right, I gotta get Malcor back into space.
17 hit.
Yeah, 17 does actually hit too. I'm gonna put Malcor over here for a second. All right. Do anything else?
That was my action, bonus action, and then I
Fabulous.
guess I'm
Stay there.
fucking moving.
Okay, Cordell, you doing anything?
Whatever I got to do to
Yeah,
get here.
let's see.
Movement, all that. Crazy
Is
shit.
there a snake under Malakor's position?
Yes.
All right. Shoot, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I actually have enough movement to get through there, make an attack, and then back out.
Okay, so you can hold your action for something, or
Well, let's see. It
just-
would be
you could give
let's-
somebody. You could give Zeg
10,
another health pot, I guess, or something.
20.
Or me.
Nah, you're expendable.
Yeah, you could toss
35.
one to
No,
Malachor.
Actually, I could.
Okay.
So
guys.
that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make an attack, rapier attack against the snake. Then I'm going to interaction hand a health potion to Malachor, and then I'm going to back out, and I'm gonna wind up. I suppose I could wind up back where I was, but I'm gonna wind up there.
Okay, and that ends us at the top of the round. All right, so
You just
we'll
gotta roll
stop
for
there.
damage. Yep, there you go.
So that misses.
Kill that motherfucker.
I think.
Yeah, 10 misses.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.
Good job, guys. You're all still alive so far, so I'm proud of you.
This is
Sweating
so
some
not
horse
fun.
shit.
You're welcome.
It's not fun.
I almost died.
I will.
Are
I
you
will
so
be.
scary.
I will be giving bills for those health potions later.
I'll pay you
You
back,
gave it.
I promise.
You gave it willingly. I didn't
Alright.
ask for it.
So I'm gonna do a couple extra experience things here. Let's see. Zeg, you really want to open that door. Malcor, you ran over there. All right. So I like to do a little after action. I think I'm just gonna keep it at the NBP because you guys kind of explain what you like about it during that. So, Aylin, who would you nominate as the MVP for roleplay, for combat, and for exploration? It can be the same person for each, or it could be different people.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, this is for like just extra experience to reward good play on all those pillars.
And I'm guessing you can't choose yourself.
No.
This wedding's
Me.
horseshit.
Okay, I'm kidding. Okay, so Zeg definitely for the exploration thing because dumbass tried to go through the door and
Hey,
Yeah.
I went
realized
through the
he couldn't
door.
hack it. Ran away like a bitch.
I closed the door behind me though. Just saying.
Touche. You right. I would have to say probably Davey because for the like the action, like he was like first to go and he got hit pretty hard and like he was the guy in front of me almost the whole time. So
Gotcha.
Davey, what? Shut up.
And then roleplay.
And roleplay, yeah, we're gonna go with Malachor on that one.
All right, love it.
Yeah, y'all don't see him in person. He was like whining like yeah, he
He's gonna kill me. Yeah, that's right there, right? All right, Cordell, who would you nominate for your RP combat and exploration MVP?
Okay, so roleplay I'll give to Aylin because I like the accent. Combat I'll give to Davey because I think he had the most damage dealt out of all of us total.
He did.
But probably by a pretty good margin between the breath attacks and the spells. And then what was it, exploration? Zeg for because he just couldn't leave well enough alone.
It's true.
Nope, that motherfucker ran in.
So true.
All right.
I'm getting happy vibes from Zeg.
Feeling targeted.
Yeah, exactly. Davey, who'd you say?
Cordell for roleplay.
Okay.
And I want to say probably Zeg for. I didn't see Zeg do the exploration, but based on like the whole thing, he opened the sarcophaguses and picked the door and all that stuff. And then for combat, probably Malachor because he was with me the most.
Okay. Sounds good. Malachor, who would you say?
For combat, I would probably say Pugsley.
Okay.
Pugsley was trying to do quite a bit, crawling up walls and jumping over shit. So I'd say Pugsley for combat.
Yeah.
Roleplay, I would say probably Davey. He was the only one to use voices and do funny shit with me, so that was pretty fun.
Hey, I use voices too.
And I mean, of course, exploration just has to go to Zeg because he just
Yep.
opens doors. So.
All right. Pugsley, what would you say?
For roleplay, it's got to be Malachor for me. Just really leaning into all of it.
Thanks,
For combat, I feel like Davey was pretty effective, like trying to take advantage of the darkness and invisibility whenever possible. That stood out to me.
Yep.
Not just the damage dealt, but that creativity. And then for exploration, I'm gonna say everyone except for Zeg because I don't want to establish the precedent of just always opening doors.
You don't want to make another
happen.
That was great.
One
I think
door.
Zeg's the winner.
Yep.
Opened one door.
Yeah, one door is all you needed to open.
Yeah, that one door.
That was you picked the wrong door.
It wasn't the door so much; it was the sarcophagus, right? It was closed.
The sarcophagus was open, but the door with all the sarcophagi was not open.
Yeah.
It was two sarcophagi, whatever the hell you want to call it. And I was disguised as a snake person. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're still disguised as a snake person.
Among us.
Zeg, what would you say? RP, combat, and exploration.
Oh fuck! Well, nobody explored like me apparently.
But you can't nominate yourself.
I know. Exploring, exploration. You know what? I gotta give that one to Davey for the fantastic stealth roll at the very beginning.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
That was fantastic.
the downfall of the whole plan.
In a single moment.
So that's the exploration. Role play. I would have to go. Oh man, I don't know. Role play and combat. Those are difficult ones because you got the role play, you got the voices and all that stuff. But then you got, I gotta look at my man Pugsley over there, fellow monk. Hopping on walls and shit. That's pretty skilled. But then you got Cordell with the caltrops. Can I split it evenly among everybody for the combat and role play?
Sure. Yeah, we'll let that go.
Because I mean, with everybody they did. Everybody
Yeah,
did a fantastic
everybody.
job. Apparently, I
you guys
did
all
fucking shitty. So
you guys did all great. Like honestly, it was a hard situation. I would recommend not splitting the party next time.
Good idea.
And maybe try to use choke points a little bit more, stuff like that.
I just wanted to get into the fight. That's all. It was.
Yeah. You guys definitely have your own style, and good luck.
Dave forgot for a minute that he was an orc.
Yeah.
So it looks
But
like
he just stand here with me.
We have for our MVP of RP, we have Malachor.
Yes.
So you'll get some experience for that. And for our MVP of combat, we have Davey. So you'll get some extra experience for that. And Zeg for the exploration pillar.
I don't think that's a good one though.
I mean, you lived, so you're gonna get some sweet experience from it at least. I mean, it might be a little bit less just because you guys haven't done a ton of kills yet, but you guys will get some like RP experience, and you guys actually did some cool combat stuff, even if it was all like chaotic and shit.
Look, I threw that one dude
like
through the
it.
door, man. Like, come on, man.
Like it.
Jumped down the
This
stairs.
tackle was pretty cool.
Yeah, we're good. Okay, we'll get it next time, guys.
This is gonna be a great team here.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're dying. Some of us are dying next
who
round.
has no one who has any area of effects or spells or like anything to deal with a whole bunch of swarms of
We got
whatever.
nothing. We got nothing.
We're
Yep.
dealing with all these motherfucking
melee-
snakes on this motherfucking plane.
And
Well,
this is what we'll
you
come
know-
back to next week.
If honestly, I think if a couple of the people on the two sides had been swapped, we would have done a lot better.
Yeah.
But if
you guys
we'd
leaned
also
into
used
things.
use the train, it would have gone better.
Yeah.
Aside
But I have a
think
feeling you'll do
after-
better next week.
I think
from
after the swarm of just enemies just came out of nowhere.
Well, also, like, they were going to be funneled one way, and then Malachor came around another way. And so, like, they were going to be funneled towards the east, and then somebody opened the west door and left that one open. So then it became a split thing. I was like, oh, God.
Yeah, well, that's I was kind of prepping for them to come through that way because he said the door was jiggling. I was like, all right, sick. You know, we can funnel them into this tiny little
Yeah, then
space. I got the
Malachor did his
caltrops.
and then if I was like gonna have the snakes all because the snakes can't open a door, and Malachor was giving everybody that could open a door like their attention. So like you guys were gonna actually be sitting there for a couple rounds until somebody opened that door. I was like, oh okay, well now we got splitness. All right, cool.
Yeah, I thought about just shutting the door, but then I didn't know if the big ones were gonna come over and then we'd be trapped. You know, so
So we also noticed what looks like eggs behind them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of shit in that room, guys. Just want you to know that there's a lot of eggs in that fucking room. There's probably at least 7 eggs.
Yeah, so you guys ran across some brood guards. That's what they do. They protect eggs.
Well, they're fucking powerful little bastards, is what they are.
Well, you guys are supposed to encounter them together as a party, not as 2 to 3 of you.
Well,
Yeah.
Malachor does not like them.
All right. Well, thank you so much for everybody for playing. We have another game here in a little bit that a few of us are players in, so I'll shut this down. I look forward to playing with you guys again next week. Same time, I believe. Does that work for everybody?
yep.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Yeah, that's
DMing for us.
Yeah, no
Thank
problem. Feel free to talk shit and stuff in the Discord channels, and yeah, have a great week, guys.
All right.
Wow.
You too.
Bye.
This wedding's horse shit.
Yeah, I said I didn't want the snakes 7 times.
The magic resistance was, I think that was what really made that difficult.
Yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
did-
it was.
there's no spellcasters. There's nothing, like I said. I've never played a blood hunter, so I didn't really know what to expect. And then everything that I had picked before I went into the fight was like rearranged, like his height, his weight. None of that shit was there. And then literally the abilities that I had chosen were not there. They weren't the right ones. So I had to like go back and look at things, and no pots, none of those. So we'll be better next time.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out how
It
to play.
was.
This
I was
guy.
ready to die.
Yeah, we'll be in the same situation. We'll just we'll be in a better positioning, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely. We definitely need to funnel them through that fucking area through those caltrops because Cordell's definitely got the better fucking strategy mind right now. I was trying to do strategy stuff, but I was also trying to do like orc dumb things kind of.
Right,
thing.
yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
In
Player
character, which
versus
is good.
character,
It's
yeah,
great to be in character. See,
Oh, yeah,
I think
that's like my favorite thing.
yeah, Davey should have realized that he would have just said, just go back the other way. Let's not go that direction. Because the second Malachor sees them, he's going to rush him.
For me, the moment I came up on that door, I was like, "Ooh, let's pick the lock. Let's open the door." And then Malachor and Davey go run south. I'm like, "Okay, let's not open the door." And then there comes Zeg right behind.
Yeah, I had every intention of unlocking that door. I was like, I'm gonna do everything I can to open this door. Like, fuck it.
I don't know. I think I just felt claustrophobic. That's kind of why we tore off like that. But for
Yeah.
future reference, yeah, I would probably.
Well, we only have one real ranged person.
Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we'll fall back into that room, and then we'll just have some of the melee guys. Like my next turn will literally be drinking that fucking potion, and then I'll get back into the fray because I've got a I got a 22 strength score right now, so I've got like a +8 to attacks and stuff with my hammer.
Oh, is that okay? I was wondering how you had +8.
So I have a mutagen file, so I drank it with
Mm.
+3 to my strength, which goes from 99
All right, guys.
19 to 22. Gives me that
I will
shit.
catch you guys next week.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Goodbye.
So
Thanks, all.
until a short rest or long rest, I have that ability score. So I'll be there, and
Gotcha.
we'll try and just funnel everything through it, and then we'll just let the range guys in the back, and then the melee guys up front, and we'll just beat the shit out of them one by one, just ready attacks, and just let them funnel up. I think that would be the best idea.
Yep, that sounds good.
I can switch off to my longbow if I need to, too. It's just
That's what I'm saying. Like we'll just have like a couple guys up front switch out because we got 6. So we'll have 3 guys, ready to go. So as soon as one comes through, he can get attacked by 3 different ways. We'll just let them in one by one. Range guys, just shoot them. They'll be taking 5, 6 attacks every round, and it's only one guy at a time taking an attack. So
Yeah. Well, what we should do is we should have our ranged attackers ready their attacks because everybody only has 1 attack right now anyway. Have them ready their attacks, and then whoever's standing in front of the stair on their turn steps to the side. So then they've got a clear shot. They shoot, and then the person whose turn it is steps back in front of the door and makes their melee attack.
yeah, we'll get them all in. I was also expecting fucking my orc to be carrying an axe and a hammer at the same time, just beating the shit out of everything. But like I said, it's all right, man. I've never been able to. Most of my games that I ever DM'd were level 1, so I never been this far. So I'm still learning a lot of shit. So I like it. This is a fun group. So
Yeah, this is shaping up to be a good campaign.
oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. All right, guys. Well, I gotta go. I will see you guys next week.
Yep. See you later.
All right, later.
See you later, Scott. That was
it's pretty chaotic. Yeah.
Yeah. That's more or less what happened in the other campaign we played, like in the first or the second session or whatever, where we pulled 2 encounters at once. Except then it was just because of bad rolls on an encounter chart.
Right. Well, see, if I hadn't rolled the 7 on stealth or whatever, I would have straight up murdered both of those guys there at the beginning. I mean, I killed the one.
Yeah.
It's possible I might not have killed the other one, but I don't think he would have escaped to warn. I mean, he yelled, but I don't know. It's whatever it is. It's all right.
Yeah.
I'm just, I'm glad everybody survived at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Zeg had kind of given up, but
yeah. Well, I was like, what the heck, man? Just run away. And the way everybody was talking, I thought Malachor was like, I thought he was down. I didn't realize that he still had like 10 HP.
But see, here's the thing. Those things got it was crazy over in that corner. They did. And it was they lined up like single file because they couldn't fit through. So the first guy was restrained, so they had to all jump over each other, and then he got lit on fire. And he eventually died too. He said the one guy who was on fire died, which is good. So that means there's only 3 of those instead of 4. I'm out of spells though. I have no more spells because I don't.
That's okay. I think we can handle this just with attacks now.
Yeah, that was Yeah, he was at one point. I'm not sure how he survived. I feel like Gable's fudged some rolls, but that's how it works.
He doesn't fudge rolls.
Well, he didn't roll them in the chat.
Yeah, but I really don't think he does. Like
maybe he doesn't.
He's extremely willing to kill people.
All right, you know him better. You know him better than I do. And if he did, it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't it doesn't bother me. It doesn't. A lot of people it breaks the experience or whatever. But I think it was for first session. I think it went poorly, but I thought everybody played well together, and we could recover the situation, right?
Yeah, I don't think it went that poorly. I mean, the monks are still the one monk's like half health, the other's still full health. You're full health, right?
I got hit once. I think I'm down like 6
Yeah, so you're still pretty good. Only Malachor is really low.
Yeah,
But
you're right.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm a frontliner, and I'm only down 4 HP. You function well as a frontliner. You're only or frontliner. You're only down 6. Aelin, I don't think is damaged at all. Pugsley's not damaged at all.
That's correct.
So
You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're
I
right.
think we can handle it.
Yeah. What's your AC with the shield?
17.
17. Okay.
Because I only have studded leather. My plan is eventually, or my plan, I'm torn, right? Because my dex is 17, and I really want to bump it up one. So I'm torn between getting something like resilient or elven. I think I might get elven accuracy, which gives me advantage on certain attacks and gives me a +1 dex as a feature. So then I'll get my dex up to +4 plus that feat. And then getting medium armor master, because my goal for this fighter is to have a dex 5 medium armor master with a breastplate. I think is the best medium armor, or a half plate
Yes. Yeah.
scale.
That
Yeah.
sounds right.
And medium armor master also reduces the stealth penalty, or it eliminates the disadvantage on stealth.
Oh yeah. That's so that'd be level 4 feet. That's the level 4 feet you're looking at.
Mm-hmm. So, which I do really want to do that, but the only barrier is that half plate is like 750 gold,
It's very expensive. Okay.
and I don't have that much anymore. I spent most of mine. I have like 120 or whatever. And I know that by level 8 I'll definitely have it, but the thing is, I really want to get my dex up to 20 also. So now I'm torn. I don't know how, because that feat's pretty central to my build. But I guess, it's not that terrible because it's only +1 AC, but every point of AC is worth more than the last one.
Right.
It might be a couple minutes because Katie was finishing up.
That's okay.
I let her play and she hasn't played for like a year.
You
And,
graciously allowed her to play.
So this was streamed too. So this like 4-hour video or whatever is going to go up on the YouTube channel here
That's
eventually.
Kept dying 'cause there was so many
Yeah, so it's my roll 20 view plus everybody's audio, and when I switch to my character sheet, it would show that.
zombies.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I found the costume.
Yeah, so I've used everything. I have nothing left. And another thing I guess with my character too is when it's all dragged into one encounter, I only get to use my special ability once. The Dread Ambusher, because it only works on the start of combat. Which then I couldn't use because I didn't have enough movement.
Yeah, that whole scenario was pretty rough.
Yeah, he's Gable seems really precise on. He was doing half cover and 3/4 cover, and they're watching the movement pretty closely and difficult to constrain. Yeah, so
he's very, very, and he's honestly, that's one of the things I enjoy about his games.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I definitely don't hate it. It makes it, the numbers are nice. So we need 1800. What is it? 1800 XP to level up. So I have no idea. I have no idea how much you'd get from an encounter like that.
I've never paid any attention. I shouldn't put it that way. I have no idea how much XP he gives for stuff. Like, I've never asked.
Right.
I just basically, it's like it isn't like it changes anything.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, you wouldn't level up in the middle of an encounter anyway, or you'd probably wait till you get back to like home base or whatever to do that.
I think he typically waits until your next long rest.
Okay. Well, once we clear this out, I don't know. There was the blue light, so there's something down there.
Yeah, I think the one guy. I think the snake guy teleported out or something.
Oh, that's right. He did. He invisibled and ran away. Okay. Well, I guess that's So how long is actually this? This is 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thanks for watching. If you get to this point, you get to hear my thanks. If you don't, you won't get to hear it.
More's the pity.
I will watch the whole thing. I lied. I will have the whole thing play in the background. But so I'll get to see my own thanks. Have a good one. Goodbye.